sell it and buy a son. Immediately, the funny thing is that immediately he made this comment. If you extend the reading, you see when the apostle said, we already have two here. Go back, you see it. They said, we have two here. Two swords are ready. So now, the question is, what can you do? What can you do? What can you sacrifice? Because now we need a Gemma, we need a J. I also brought up this idea yesterday. In your different family groups, how do you encourage them to be paying their liberation tax? How? Have you spread the gospel of what is happening in Grigi and in de facto government for your people to be aware of their environment, or you only come to this place, listen to it and say, okay, I have gotten this one, it's okay for me. What of people back home? What have you done for them to hear this news? A lot of people are doing sacrifices. Yes, Mike Ribu said, learn how to write. He said the right thing, because it's not everybody that will sit down and listen to long Twitter space or listen to long YouTube broadcast. Some are visual learners. They want to see the images in a very constructive, short paragraph, maybe one or two. You back up with the images of what is happening in our territory. We have good musicians. You can begin to compose music that will tell the world about what is happening. Give it to us, we will share it. Because people are auditory learners, they want to listen. We have different learning styles. Please, my people, we need a Gemma and a J. We need talented Biafrans to come out and spread this gospel, because if you are waiting for the domestic media, the domestic news agencies to carry this information till their kingdom come, they will not do it. Because they have been bribed. They have been threatened. They have been arrested illegally. They have been dumped in different detention. They have no hope of coming out to this world again. They are gone and gone for good. So who will propagate this news? It is us. It is us. I feel so distressed that even those that are carrying the Bible and preaching, after preaching, I was asking myself, okay, what do they want their members to do? Are they not aware that we have Greeky? Are they not aware that we have de facto government? Are they not aware that we have BDF that are there to protect the land? What do you want your members to do? Nothing. Just telling them, carry sword, carry this, kill that. You know very well that they will not be able to do it. But there is an armed wing, Biafra Defense Forces, that are there to protect our territory. And the worst part of it is that all these pastors preaching, they are Biafrans. They are Biafrans. But where are they? They are in Abuja. Now, Eneche is the one that is reigning now, with large crowd. What can he do? What can he tell his congregation to do? Nothing. I don't know if he has a relative listening. He should go and tell him that the right thing to do is to fund BDF. That offering that he is collecting, all of them, the offering that they are collecting, let them contact Grigi. Our information minister is here. Our COS is here. We don't want them to come out openly. It can be done codedly and support BDF, because that is what they want. Our BDF, they are ready. Those of you here, you have relatives that are carrying this AJ and a Gemma. Have you told them about our BDF? Look at the number that we have in this space now. We are now 114. Do we see these numbers in our fundraising? The answer is no. Do we see this number in our town hall meetings? The answer is no. Who will do for you? Tell me. Why? We have to be the media by ourselves. We have to let the world know. And not only the world knowing, the world will only come in when they have seen the impact we have created. Yes. We need more wuto from the homeland. Those of you that are here and you are from the homeland, create that WhatsApp group, that family WhatsApp group. Tell them the state. Most of them, they don't even know the state they belong. Put it in your WhatsApp group. Tell them, okay, now we are in Ikemba, we are from Ikemba State. All of us in this family, we are from Ikemba State. So we are asked to be paying our liberation taxes monthly. If they don't know how to do it, tell them to give you the money you pay on behalf of them. Spread their names so that receipts will be given to them individually. We have to start it from our domestic homes. So that is what I wanted to contribute. I don't want to take more time. I've seen hands are up. I will yield my mic and pass it to my co-host. Thank you, our host information minister, for giving me this time to say my mind. God bless you, and we are happy to always have you. Our original CEOs, I can see you. Thank you so much for being here. And all the media team and all Biafrans, I appreciate you. And I also want to use this opportunity to thank our indomitable APM. Yes, around by 8 p.m. You will live long to see Biafra. Yes, nothing will happen to you. We are here to work with you and you will see Biafra. We thank you for all your contributions. We thank you for all the good works that you are doing for Biafrans. I yield my mic here. Thank you.
Tutus, please move the mic. Yeah, I'm getting ready for my scheduled stuff. Please move the mic.
All right. Thank you so much, my co-host. So our COS, do you have anything to say before I give the mic to Onyeka?
Yes, greetings everyone.
Okay.
Master, greetings from here. My Honorable Minister of Information, I greet you you're very highly welcome. I'm the old people in my place. Your presence is always what we want. Thank you for being our information minister and guiding us here in the media to do the right thing. The co-host, tutors, and Sister Kiru, greetings from here. Enwe odogwa na-enwe ezigbo agbaracha nwanyị ga-akwụdobe ya na nso to make sure that everything is going well, and you all are showing exactly what we expect of Biafran women, what the knowledge we have of Biafran women: resilient, strength. That's what you use in knowing a Biafran woman. At least I know one very much, and that's my mother. I believe a lot of us here know a couple of them with our mothers and our sisters. So I really do appreciate each and every one of you who's here today. Mazi Noso, Mazi Nkodinamba, Rage and Fury, don't know my sis. Greetings from here. Biafran Liaison, and everyone who is here, Holland, Uncle Samuel and Emeka. Please let me stand on the existing protocols because I know we have a few other engagements that will be coming up soon. I just wanted to not only thank the media of Briggy, the formidable media of Briggy, but I also want to bring to the knowledge of every friend who has been listening to us. The other day on Twitter Space, we had over 7,000 people who were listening. It wasn't even the day we had 700 people here, but this is just on a regular form. We had over 7,000 people listening to us on the X Space. Please, we appeal to everyone who is listening to us to know that what we have been saying, we're not saying it because we like to talk. We've been saying these things to you because it is the absolute truth. Everything you've heard us say, the warnings about the war that is coming and the ongoing war, it has all been truth. Just like our leader Mazen Namdekanu preached it. That is how it is happening today. Today in our land, we can boldly report about men and women who have been raped, our mothers and our sisters, by Fulanis, who different sticks have been inserted into their private parts as a result of takia, to instill fear amongst our women so that they will, that has kept our people in the coward-like mind-thinking state that they are in. Because when I was growing up, our men cannot stand our women being assaulted. and not do anything. So all those are falling into this space where their parents are under control of the Fulani. The objectives government Biafra a safe referendum and everything. And listening to our people, then they to get the message across to we need to have a defense able like when you said are here. As they are here, I want to ask you, what are you going to do to stop these people who their only sole purpose, their only mission?
I think we've lost him. Let me see how I can bring him up again. He should be the one requesting now. Just give me a few minutes. Yeah, he's the one requesting. Okay, he's up now. Yes, sir. Go ahead. It's okay now.
Oh, I'm sorry. I think they don't want me to keep talking, so I'm going to cut it short. Please, just remember that, as you also know that everything our leader Mazen Namdekano has said has come to pass. Remember that part of what he said that you have heard today is that when they come to kill you, he will not be there. And they will kill you. And like I've always pointed out, that time will come. That time when you will bring your money and nobody will command the army. I'm glad you heard it again today. Do not make us fall into that time. Do not make us, because of your stubbornness, fall into that time when we don't want to risk the lives of our defense forces because of your cowardness. Please, do what you have to do right now. It's all for your own good. Be a part of the liberation of Biafran people. Use your IOU loan. Whatever way you can support the liberation of Biafra, you go ahead and do it. Using the IOU loan. You, the churches that don't want to be known, just bring your IOU loan. There are people who have been using the IOU loan. Do you know any of them? Unless it's those that choose to tell you. You don't know them. So come on with your IOU loan. Let's do this thing once and for all. Remember, our land will not be run over. They might kill us in large quantity, but nothing will make us give up our land. There is nothing. No Jupiter on earth will make us give up our land. So the earlier you help us, the better for us. One day, our brother Chibike said something, that even if they would kill 20 million of our people for us to get this freedom, let them kill them, since our people don't want to hear. I want to tell you this clearly. That time could come when such havoc will be caused on our people, on our land, on our soil, and you wouldn't be able to do nothing about it. You wouldn't be able to do nothing about it. But if we do what we're supposed to do, by the special grace of God, maybe we still have enough time. We will be able to resist our enemies and drive them away from our land. Like our leader Onyendu promised them. We will drive them away such that they will never have a homeland again. They will not see a place to perch. That is the time I am looking up to. If you are a Biafran and you hear us, I want to ask you a question. Is Nigeria working for you? What is it that you admire so much in Nigeria that is making you support Nigeria? But for you who is being stubborn, I want to also tell you this. Our leader told you that we will take all of you into this war. We have dragged all of you into this war. The people that you're supporting, they know that we have restored the independent state of Biafra. We have redeclared the restoration of the independent state of Biafra. Now we are fighting to restore our land and to have our land recognized. These two things, they know this for a fact. If you do not support what we are doing, you're clearly, directly or indirectly, supporting those who have come to kill us.
Okay, do you see what's on this number? Okay. I work with Summit, so anything you want from me, you can get it from Summit. Or if you can't get Summit, you get me, I will get it from you and forward it to you. So I don't like I think site of site.com is faster and don't forget to subscribe. The first TV, if you go to YouTube, you just subscribe. Thank you. Okay. Welcome.
God, that we're able to give was that topic to actually keep them busy. So I think we really need more stuff like this so that when if we can even get like 50 or 30 in a month and give to them, you understand? So while they are busy talking about those distractions, the true Biafrans, the real Biafrans that are fighting for freedom will be focused on the freedom, you understand? So I really want to say a very big thank you to you all. And there have been so many days I've been trying to come in, but the network has been so bad. But I want to take this time out to say a very big thank you to our people for Ibakioro. Thank you very much for the great success. That was another message of unity by the Biafran people. Ibakioro, you understand? Doesn't matter the part of Biafra you come from. Be you from Sokoro, Igala, Igede, Anioma, Ika, Igede, Ikwere, Ibibio, Ijoy, Shekiri. No matter where you come from, we united in Akpakiorum and it was a success. That is the spirit. Thank you very much, my people, my brothers and sisters from Akpakiorum. As a matter of fact, what is happening today is a war that has been declared upon us. And it might not be in the Yoruba Isoko part of Biafra today. Today it is hot in Okigwe, you understand? So some of us might be folding our hands up. Besides, it's not in my part yet. It has not gotten to this place. Then people from Yoruba Isoko, we used to think that the military will not one day come to Okwama to wipe out a full community. And it's happened, you understand? This is why we all need to come together and support the defense of Biafra land. We all need to come together and support the defense of our Biafran babies, women, and children, our old fathers and mothers, especially our Christians, because they are the direct target. You understand? They are the one upon whom this war is declared. So if your mother ties to peace wrapper, that is the boundary. You must unite with your brothers from any part of the territories that their mothers tied to peace wrapper and form the defense of our land, the defense of our children. You understand? Very, very important. So, as a matter of fact, that is the way to go. And sometimes it baffles me when, from time, we all have heard about Star General Igwe the Chief of Defense Staff. We have seen Major General Gentle Yahoo on the screen addressing Biafrans. We have seen AJ Makeup, head of Liquid Metal, Prince Wee, David Black, and all of them, General Holy Ghost, and the rest of them coming to talk to us. And even most time, we even see them in war front, you understand, exchanging, engaging the enemies, you understand, in battle. These are live witness, you understand. And these people themselves have come on air several times to tell you that if at all they are getting any support, it is through the BRGIE, the Biafra Republic Government in Exile, that the Honorable Acting Prime Minister Ogechukwu Kere is in charge of right now in the temporary absence of the Prime Minister Simon Ekpa. That this is the only means through which they get their support. But you that calls yourself a Biafran, you are still going to ask a faceless person that we don't even know if he's a Nigerian agent. We don't even know who he is. You are still going to be busy to ask him, where should we donate for the support of the defense of our children, of our people, of our land? And the man is so blunt to you by telling you that he cannot tell you anywhere to donate, which means hold back your money. I pity some people. Oh. This guy is somewhere hustling for his YouTube money and he is deceiving you. Most of these people that are deceiving you, they are in abroad. They have everything provided for them. Those that are in asylum camp, they are there. Their food is being provided by the government of their respective countries. Even there are some programs that they embark on. It is the government that is sponsoring such programs. Some of them are in school. Some of them might be doing one thing or the other. It is the government that is sponsoring them. But these people are deceiving you that you should not donate. And right before your eyes, an intensive war is being waged in our land in Okigwe state of Biafra. Babies are being dislodged, killed. Women, little girls are being raped. But these people are still deceiving you not to donate towards your defense. It is quite unfortunate why these people have a good life in Europe, in Asia, in America, in any part of the world that is developed. They are living a good life. Even some of them, the data they use to deceive you is being paid for by their government. That very data they are using to deceive you, to talk to you on X, on Facebook, on YouTube, on any media. That data is provided by the government of the country where they live. When they are hungry, the government will make food available to them. They don't pay for house rent, nothing. But these people are there deceiving you against the very army that you have seen over the time, that even you have seen them in battleground. How many times has Commander Holy Ghost come out to address Biafrans and you are hearing the sound of gunshot? Are you going to talk about Commander Gentle? Haven't you seen him have a canter? These are people that are directly in the war front, and they have always come out to tell you that this is the source through which we get any support we need. But yet you are coming to ask a face, oh my goodness, who did this to us? Do you make yourself available to be deceived because your little sister has not been raped? Because your mother has not been killed? Because your father has not been killed?
Is that why you make yourself available to be deceived? Is that why you? What kind of wickedness is this, for goodness sake? Anyway, let us be wise, because today is Okigwe. Tomorrow you don't know where it will be. Tomorrow it might be in Isoko. The next day it might be in Cross River. The next day might be the war may shift to Ita Anag. The next day the war might shift to Anioma, Ika. It might shift to Igodo, Migodo. Now is the time. Let us wake up. Let us unite and do the right thing. You can see everything that is happening today now, from Ugo 247, after he sabotaged our people, after he set this struggle back, after he run propaganda, lies, and deceit that led to the death of many of our people, that led so many of our people to their early grave. Today, he is backing out. But we're here telling you that this road that we are following, there is no road there. This path we are following, there is no road there. These people are scam, but you did not listen to us. And you took your contribution. What could have saved a child in Biafra land? What could have saved a woman, a baby? You took it away. The blood of these children are on your head. The blood of these women, the blood of these babies are on your head. But before I will yield the mic, news has it that the Biafra Liberation Army lost a gallant personnel today. And he fought a good fight. The path he chose is a noble path. And he died a noble death. He had no reason to die, living his normal life. But he chose to put his life on the line. He chose to lay down his life for the defense of the Biafran babies, women and children, in defense of the Biafran civilians, old fathers and mothers, youth, especially the Christians upon whom this genocidal war is declared. He decided to lay down his life in their defense. Soldier, may your soul rest in peace. Soldier, may your soul rest in power. You will forever be remembered. Physically, you died, but your memories will forever be a blessing. And you will forever be remembered whenever Biafra is mentioned. And your names shall be carved in stone. When Biafra is totally restored and achieved, our people will go to where your name is, and we will worship you. We will pay homage to you. We were told that for God so loved the world that he sent his only begotten Son, and he came to die for us because of the love that God has for us. They said that Jesus died for us. I was not born then, but we heard it. But right before our eyes, we see young, innocent Biafra men and women laying down their lives for our babies to live, for our women to live. Bro, sis, one thing I can assure you on behalf of the Biafran people, those that are truly seeking for freedom, they are not going to abandon you. Even if it is their last card, penny, they are going to use it to support you. They will not abandon you. The smile that we saw on the face of the Major General Gentle, that smile will not stop. It will continue. So thank you very much. You died for your nation. You died for your people. You did not die in vain. You died for freedom. And I want to say a very big thank you. And to every hero that we have lost, I use him as a point of contact to tell you, rest in power. And having said that, the last thing I will just say for the next one second or thereabout is, I remember then when Prime Minister was coming on space. Even before I could open Earth, we were told, go to Earth. When I got to S, even to open my mic, I did not know. It took me a long time for me to open my mic, not to talk of sharing the space, you understand? It took me another long time to know how to share the space. So then when I knew how to raise my hand, anytime they gave me mic, before I speak, I will tell people that look at the screen. There's a sign that looks like heart. Press it. You will see the hand. I was always saying it, you understand, because a lot of our people, it's because of this freedom that they are even coming to most of this X and YouTube and most of this tech. That is why our people are doing it. It will shock you that even most of our people that are in abroad, they don't even understand anything about the phone. That is why during the referendum vote, some people abroad were saying that because of the system that we are using at home here, as we are queuing, that some of our people abroad should also be queuing. But the Prime Minister refused. That you that is abroad, you are supposed to understand all of these things. But that's the reality. You don't understand. Even especially now that we are saying, go to X. A lot of information is going there. So a lot of people are coming, they don't even know how to raise their hands, or don't even know how to request for the money. So what I'm trying to say is that, please, I know we are kind of careful about sabotage and about enemies because we have a lot of them. But please, sometimes let us try to be lenient a little. Even if we see a new person, it can't take you more than 5 seconds to detect that this person is evil. I'm only speaking because we have had experience here, but unfortunately, the brother did not come back again. I think a US person, you understand? So please, these are the little things that I just want to advise, but let us be a little lenient, okay? So that we don't chase the people we are saying, go to us, and they don't even know how it operates, it works here. We end up chasing them away again. That is just the piece of advice I want to drop. And that being said, I will say, oh no, memlero nenuwe wowo. Oh no, memlero nenuwe wowo. Oh no, memlero nenuwe wowo. Wowo for my Biafra wakapo. Mazi soni mo nenuwe wowo. Anti-truthos mo nenuwe wowo. Mazi David mo nenuwe wowo. Wowo for my Biafra wakapo. Mazi onyeka mo nenuwe wowo. Mazi noso mo nenuwe wowo. Mazi afa mo nenuwe wowo. Wowo for my Biafra wakapo. Mazi sno mo nenuwe wowo. Obi Chicago mo nenuwe wowo. Father BMO mo nenuwe wowo. Wowo for my Biafra. Aye, wowo for my Biafra. Thank you very much. I need the mic here. My name is Reja Fury, aka Udewo Wachineke.
Thank you so very much, Reja Fury, for your submission. Yeah, I want to point out what the comment you just made last time. We have to stick to what we are supposed to do in this space. There's nothing like a visitor or thereabout. Don't try to dig to find out why. Just accept what we are told to do. Okay? So we don't have visitor, and that thing you are bringing up again have been quenched. There's nothing like a visitor or be lenient. There's nothing like that. We have been lenient, and then we are having sabotages here and there. So we don't fight liberation or freedom with emotions. So it's not only to you, to any other person that may want to bring up. If you are not grounded in what we are doing, we will not give you the mic. That's just it. Okay? Okay.
Thank you.
All right. So
Please, I have only 2 only 2 part left on my battery. If I can speak with it, please. Thank you.
is that Tonyeka?
Yes.
Okay, go ahead. Please, I don't know if you can add a co-host because the rating has dropped. Tonyeka, please mute a little. Hold on, please. Minister Information, are you there?
Yeah.
Okay, maybe you can send to 1 million if it's free because Madam K has dropped another co-host. All right, go ahead, Onyeka.
Okay, without wasting time, please, if you can serve me to serve 2 minutes. All protocol observed. First and foremost, I salute the fallen hero. Salute his bravery, his selfless service for Biafran people. And I am
reiterating my promise that yes, solemnly that we are here to make sure that what he started, that we're going to finish it. Yes, and his works for Biafra, his sacrifice for Biafra will not be in vain. Yes, a solemn promise. I just want to thank everyone, our hosts, and all the ministers, the comrades and ladies. Thank you so much. Yes, we're looking at length at this, and I thank you for this message, this particular topic, because I be asking myself, why are we? Because I told one guy that thing you think that you don't want to do, the enemy, or the enemy will call you. If you fail, they will mock you. Those people who you think that they will call you names, they will call you terrorist for you to do nothing supposed to do to defend yourself. If you fail to do it because you don't want to be called, want to be correct, they will mock you. They will still mock you that you're fresh, you're supposed to do this, you don't do it. What is that? Is there any law on this planet that say that when you're in your land, anybody that come to your land with AK-47 to kill you, is there any law that gives you option of how to defend yourself or how to approach the weather? I don't think so. As long as you're in your land, I can't be called a rebel in my land. I can't be called a sensationist in my land. The land my ancestors have lived for. If not millions of years before all this, all of them, even they acknowledge it. Even the Shetim acknowledge it. Even the only acknowledge it. How will you feel that in that land that you have lived, as if not the oldest, then somebody will come, you become a slave in that your land, anybody will come and make you a slave. Think about those things. Think about those things. The damage you have done, the system that have done brought to you, the Nigeria, for only accepting that they will get you nomenclature. How they are going to make you to cut you off from your foundation and also make you spiritually vulnerable. If you don't know what damage has cost you, for every year you validate Nigeria. You validate, even if you know that your ancestors accepted it or your forefathers accepted it, or not by out of their own way. Many were beheaded. What are you doing to stop it? You validating it every year. What do you think you are doing? You are telling those who own you, who own the land, who have discovered everything you're eating, that you have disowned them. And that is haunting you, all indigenous people. So please, dear friends, we have spoken, our leader has spoken a lot. I don't think that we need to use, how will I put it, software to talk to any of you. I don't subscribe to that. Because I realize that some of you are deliberately being subtle. That the guy who is asking a faceless moron, let me tell you, if the guy even told him, if you are the person I'm not saying, say you want to, this kind of person will go say want to hear from these purposes. This kind of person will ask that question. He's not ignorant. You know what he's doing? Acting a faceless moron that he don't even know what it look like. Had it been our BDF generals have not spoken, he will still say he want to hear from the BDF. Now, BDF has spoken, he want to go and ask faceless moron, they don't know how he look like. You see, sometimes being subtle, but another thing is subtlety will speed it against yourself. I mean, listen to me, brothers and sisters, if you use that language. As we know today, as it is in that contraction, language and name can no longer be a criteria or yardstick to determine where the person come from. For this reason, that person that you're listening to that is discouraging you, when you realize that person is not part of you, but then it will be too late for you. Do what is right. Do what is right. You live in abroad, you are banking money in Nigeria bank. You have seen evidences. You see how they are bringing the merchants down deliberately, and you are still buying land. We are telling you, somebody is deceiving you, nothing that you know that they have inside and the government. You know this. And I also tell you that most of all these embassies that hide under our nomenclatures, our names and spoken languages to deceive you, they are all in leadership positions. Even in your market, you're surprised that they managed to maneuver to become the market chairman of the market traders. Okay, any area they occupy, they manage to be in leadership position. That is how the system, with the system. You see, DPO in your place know them. They know themselves. Like the woman, Chukwu to use that woman, this Briggy convention to reveal something to us through that woman. And we don't want to think deep towards that, to more to elaborate it, to use it to let our people understand that this is where these people have planned to hand over our land to their brother, hiding under our names and our languages.
At the asked question, she told you that she's a bona fide member. That is to say, if her husband is a bona fide, his wife is the associate. Now she's a bona fide member, that means her husband is dead, or probably she met her husband a slave, because that kind of woman are those who used to use their husband to do this true paper, you know? So a husband, when a woman is a bona fide member, first of all, Nigeria, that means that woman can never, it must be a dangerous woman, must be a woman who is diabolic, who cannot allow anybody to control him or her. And that's what we see in that woman. You know, she don't care. She's a liar. She's diabolic. In fact, I'm calling the American government to investigate that woman. She's a dangerous that to investigate that woman. Something will be found out. That woman is dangerous. And now she have lost the biggie. Now she's trying to penetrate our BDF. That's why she wants to hire everybody, all the members of People of Nigeria, DSS, all the obedience, they come and grace her space. In order to, because she want to convince people that she have followers and they want to donate, but because they don't like Ogenkere. This is the what is dishing out, you know. And if the person foolishly fall for that nonsense, you know, when you want to know whether those people are real followers, is when it comes in terms of need, in terms of donation. They are all audio robot. You can call them robot. You're not wrong. That's why some of them come to grace our place a few days ago. They did not comment. They did not share. Okay, so that is what she's playing out. She's desperate, and a desperate woman is a dangerous woman. Biafra, rise up. I am ashamed that I'm not doing it right. When those who are volunteered to fight for me, to give their life to me for me, I'm not giving them what they want. I feel ashamed. Okay, because I am telling them that we just know you well. For you and I, that means they are foolish. That's what I'm telling them. If I fail to provide them what is needed, you are inexcusable. When you have money in Nigeria Bank, you are in abroad, you are buying car, parking, you want to do show, you are building hotel. I'm telling you, that hotel you are building, where I land the stage, that hotel will all that list collapse on your head. If it's cost, I'm going to give you that cost. Enough is enough. Biafrans, it is our inalienable, it is our right. Our inalienable right to be free in our land. Nobody will call me secessionist in my land. Nobody call me rebel in my land. Even further for that matter. If you sit back, allow them to succeed. The same people that call you this name will mock you because you fail to do what you're supposed to do. Because of my battle that is almost down, I want to thank you once again. Thank all the BDF and I salute the courage of the volunteers. I want to tell you that I am one of the reserve and I'm here. It is better to die fighting to defend my territory than to stay back and die a coward watching my women be raped. If you have money and cannot protect your women and children, your money is useless. You are a man without hood. A man without hood. If you cannot protect your women, it is your duty, not an option. It is your duty. It is your duty. Not a choice to protect your women and children. And if you cannot do that, you are not supposed to be called a man. And look at those morons that call themselves governors and the senators. Stop calling them your own people, okay? Or let's see if you can do what they're doing. But if you cannot do it, put the demarcation and call a spade a spade. Good number.
Thank you, Onyeka. Thank you for your submission. Yes, I believe that all Biafrans, by now, they should know who they should listen to and those who they should not listen to. Yeah. So, because anybody coming out now to say or to go and listen to what he or she is not supposed to listen to, that person is just doing it as a premeditated act because by now everybody's eyes should be open. Yeah. Going to meet a man that was just waiting for opportunity to have an exit. Eh? How can he say it is resigning because of what happened, the conflict between his mad madam and our honorable angel? Is it today that he knows that our general is not working with Ngozi? He was just looking for an escape route to take and run away from Ngozi because of court summon. But wherever he's running to, he must go to court. So we know all these things. Anybody still following them or listening to them, asking where should I pay money, who should I support, that person is not for Biafra. And we are here every time telling Biafrans where they are supposed to put their fund. De facto government for your freedom and your defense. We have men and women who are able to do this fight for us. Ordinarily, you cannot face the terrorist. By hearing the name terrorist, it should instill fear in you. But there are people that are ready to put their lives online to defend our territory. All that they need from us is a Gemma and Niger. You see what is happening? So Biafrans, know where you are supposed to drop your Gemma and Niger. Go and identify with your state admin, so that you begin to deposit your liberation tax and any other funding. Try and put heads together and hold your town hall fundraising, because we need to see other states coming up, not only 6 to 7 states every time. Small time now, there will be no space. So, small time, there will be no space. And our information ministers, do not wait till Sunday, because that Sunday is already occupied. Pick your days within the week. Pick a time that you know people will be able to participate as well, and host your town hall meeting. Put your houses in order. It must start from our homes. And then begin to donate for your security, for your freedom, for your liberation, for your safety as well. Thank you, Onyeka. God bless you for your submission. David, now you can have the mic, please. If you are still there. David,
you.
are you there?
Can you hear me, please?
Yes, I can hear you. Go ahead, please.
Okay. Thank you so much, tutors, for your tutorials. The Information Minister, His Excellency Honorable Sonia Barawa, the Okokondem of our time. Greeting from my location, sir. Thank you for bringing us together once again. 1 million, the co-host, 1 million Simon Ekpa. I appreciate you as well. All the ministers in the house, the most articulate ministers, no COS, to our acting Prime Minister, Ogechukwu Nkere. You are welcome. Thank you for being here. And every other minister in the house, I welcome each and every one of you, fellow Biafrans, lovers of freedom. Greetings from my location. Our leader said, they will kill us. We will kill them. And at the end, Biafra will come. That gallant soldier, Biafran Defense Force soldier that fell, he did not fall defending his family alone. He did not fall because he was playing games, because he was waiting for Simon Ekpa or Mazen Nandekano to come out before he can do the needful. No. He fell in active duty. He fell defending Biafra. He fell preserving our heritage and our inheritance. He fell because he saw the need to defend Biafra land. He fell because he saw the activities, the terrorist tendencies of the Nigerian state against the Biafran people. He fell because he saw what Hope Uzodimma and the Nigerian government brought to Biafra land. He also fell because he knew that if Biafra land is not defended, we Biafrans will be left as slaves in the land that Chukwokika Biama gave for us. So he fell in active duty. And that is why we remember him. That is why we mourn him, and we send our condolences to the Biafran Defense Forces for defending Biafra land, for paying the ultimate price, for us to be free, for our land to be free. I want to ask you that is here on this space, what will you be remembered? How will you be remembered? As a Biafran that is fighting for his freedom. As a Biafran that his community is under siege. As a Biafran that the Nigerian government are covering their secret atrocities in your land. What will you be remembered for? We remember our gallant soldier today. What will you be remembered for? You that is on the space. Are you going to be remembered when Mazin Nandekano comes out? And he will ask, oh, what were you doing when I was inside? And you will say, oh, I was waiting for you to come out.
Professor David, hold on, please. David, give me 1 second, please. I want to make an announcement. Yeah, I'm sorry, just hold on. UK, if you are in the UK, you are living in the UK, your admin says that she is waiting for you to join the meeting. So kindly go and join your UK meeting. She is waiting. This message is from your admin, Madam Key. Oh, okay, sorry, celebrating Key. So she is waiting. Please go ahead, David. Sorry. Let me add another announcement there. Please, the media team meeting was supposed to host by now, but since we are here, we shifted to tomorrow, please. Our COS, please understand with us. Then, Edongibom de facto states are going to have their general meeting by 8 p.m. Biafra time. So that should be in the next 40 minutes. So if you're from Edongibom State, remember to join your meeting when it starts by 8 p.m. I will post the link of the state out again here on Space or on Twitter, so that if you are not in the group, you can join the Telegram group before the meeting starts by 8 p.m. Thank you so much. Okay, David, go ahead, please. Are you still there?
Okay, thank you. Thank you. So I am asking everybody that is on this space, including those who are listening anonymously, what are you going to be remembered today? Because we remember our gallant soldier today. We took 2 minutes to remember that he is no more with us because of the sacrifices that he has paid, because of the defense of Biafra land. That was why he fell in active duty. What are you going to be remembered, my brothers and my sisters that are on this space? Some of you are sitting on the fence. Some of you said, unless Simon Ekpa is out, you are not going to support the government or you are not going to contribute. Others say, unless when Mazin Nandekano is out, they are not going to support. It's when Mazin Nandekano comes out, you will tell Mazin Nandekano, oh, I was waiting for you. I was waiting for you to come out so that I can support the government. While you are waiting for Mazin Nandekano, Nigerian government are taking over your land and your territory. If the gallant soldier that fell today, if he was waiting for Mazin Nandekano to come out, he will not have an opportunity of defending that land, because by now, the land would have been taken over by the Nigerian government. If every soldier was waiting for our prime minister to come out before they can do the needful, bet you me, by this moment, your land will be occupied by Musa. Your land will be occupied by Abdullahi. Your land will be occupied by Rasak and Abdul Salami. But because all these men and women, they put their lives on the line, they said they are going to stand their ground. They listened to the voice of our leader, Mazin Nandekano, and they said, no, instead of our land to be taken, we are going to stand our ground. We are going to defend it, because this is the land of Chukwuki, Gabiama. This is the land of God, the land of our ancestors. He died that you and I will be free. He died that our women and children will be protected. He died so that the land of our ancestors, the land that your great-grandfathers left for your grandfathers, the land that your grandfathers left for your fathers, the land that your fathers left for you, he died protecting it so that it can never be taken. What is your contribution? He has contributed immensely to defend our land. Because Nigerian government brought war to our land, they are not reporting it. And if they are not reporting it, does it mean it does not exist? Does it mean it is not happening? This is the reason why, for those of you who say nothing is happening, to understand that actually Nigerian government are committing atrocities in our land. And a gallant soldier have fallen today at the burden of the gun of the Nigerian terrorist state defending our land. So it is a wake-up call for every one of us on the space tonight to know how prepared the Nigerian government are ready to go in order to take over our land. But they are not going to succeed. Because even as this gallant soldier fell today, there are many more who are vowing to revenge his death. Because we committed no crime in our land. We have not conquered any community. We have not conquered any nation. We didn't have that in our mindset to conquer anyone. But why are these people coming to our land to take it over? They want to conquer us and take over our indigenous communities. Therefore, my wonderful people and lovers of freedom, let us understand that there are prices to be paid before we can get to our destination. Our gallant soldier has paid for his life. And we said, may he fight from the world beyond. Because we are not going to tell him to rest in peace yet. Because the only way he can rest in peace is if you... The only way he can rest in peace is if you and I that are living can contribute towards that cause for which he died, so that we can achieve, so that that Biafra will be restored. That is the only way that they can rest in peace. The Nigerian government war in our land is taking the lives of our people, day in, day out. It is taking the life of women and children, the elderly, the young ones. And we, the Biafran people, must demonstrate that we will not allow that to happen anymore. You are not required to come and defend your land, because the men and women that will defend the land of the ancestors are already there. Over 100,000 men under arms that Chukwuokike Abiama selected for himself to defend this land. They are ready. They are calling on you. They are beckoning on you, my brothers and sisters, on this space to come and join hands with Biafran Republic government in exile to make sure that our land is protected and never taken or overrun by the terrorist Nigerian state. They have already rolled out their armories. They are planning with the coup plotters. They are planning with the accountability groups. They are planning with Honorable Fulani in order to make sure that they destroy what the government of Biafra is doing. In order to make sure that our Prime Minister is rubbished. In order to make sure that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu did not regain his freedom and the prophecy of our leader did not come to pass. That is why you see people who supposedly should join hands with you and I in order to make sure that we get to our destination sooner than later. Why is Honorable Fulani dividing the Biafran Republic government in exile? Why? The Biafran Republic government in exile, there is nothing like Ohamadike state in Biafran Republic government in exile. But Ngozi Orabueze have come out to tell you there is Ohabudike state. This is an avenue they are using in order to deceive our people, in order for them to sabotage what we are doing.
Mazi David, can you hear me, sir?
Yes, I can hear you, sir.
Yeah, you need to start correcting that they are nonsense. Honorable Fulani is no more part of BRGI. So, just like you rightly said, She's creating her own new groups and her own new state. So whatever she's doing has nothing to do with the BRGI. After the convention, when she went to register her own group, she said she's unveiling her 40 states. So it's quite different from what BRGI has for Biafran people. So she's not in any way doing anything that has to do with BRGI. That is USB charger groups. USB charger or Madike state. So that has nothing to do with BRGI. Thank you, because when we continue to say she's creating or Madike state, she has nothing to do with BRGI. She's creating something for herself. So she's on her own. USB charger. So it should not in any way be aligning her to BRGI that she's dividing BRGI. No, she is on her own. She has her own USB charger group. Thank you.
Thank you so much, my information minister, for that correction. Yes, Ngozi Orapufulani is with her group infiltrating Biafra land, trying to creating chaos. Even Biafrans, I don't know what is actually wrong with our Biafran brothers and sisters. Upon the social media, upon all the information that is on the social media, some people are still following Ngozi Orapufulani. Some people are still believing on her for all this atrocious act that she is committing in Biafran territory. This is the reason why you see Hope Uzodinma, you see Soludo, you see Mba, you see all these evil politicians converging against the Biafran people, killing our people, bringing military in order to make sure that they destroy what the Biafran Republic government in exile is doing. But are they going to succeed? The answer is no. We are going to form a stumbling block against them. Just like the Biafran Defense Force personnel died defending our land, it is also our responsibility to make sure that we fund those who are defending Biafra land. More importantly, those in the homeland should do everything humanly possible to fund the liberation of the Biafra land. Very, very important. We should understand that we have no other land to call ours. Biafra land belongs to you and belongs to me. If we don't fund the liberation of our land, if we don't fund BRGIE, who is responsible for the recognition of our land as well, the terrorists will have their way. And God forbid that such thing happens. Our land must be protected at all costs. Even as the Biafran soldier pays the ultimate price today, let us remember that these men and women have already vowed with their lives that our land can never be overrun by these terrorists. So therefore, my wonderful Biafrans all over the world, this is a time for us to come together and make sure that our land is protected with everything that we have. If you have not been supporting, this is the time to support. If you have not been donating, this is the time to donate. If you have not embraced the special IOU loan and make more money for yourself, this is the time to donate and embrace the special IOU loan. Very, very important. The Nigerian government have a systematic way. They have a systematic way of committing atrocities in indigenous populations region. They commit, they hide it from the international eye. They hide it from the international media. They hide it from the world leaders. They hide it from African Union. They hide it because they know that if the world sees them, the world will hold them responsible and accountable for all these atrocities. It is our responsibility to let the world understand that we are facing all these atrocities in our land. That the Nigerian government are doing this because they want to take over our land. Because they don't want you and I to be free. They don't want you and I to enjoy what our land possesses. They don't want you and I to live.
David, we can't hear you again. Can anybody hear me? Hello? Okay. Professor David, we can't hear you again. Maybe you have to go down and come up again. You are frozen. Okay, so let's pass the mic to Eze or Azi. We have all heard the submission from our brother David. And if you go, those of us that are women, and we are saying it doesn't concern me, this is a tweet from Sahara Reporters about a woman. They say Zafara Emi's Ali forced me into exile for rejecting marriage proposal. Now they've threatened to jail my mother. The woman is crying out. Who is forcing people into a forceful marriage? The Fulanis Janjaweed. So those of us that said, waiting concern me, this is what is awaiting Biafra women if we don't drag those of us that our husbands are rich. We know what to do for them to bring the money and invest in this struggle. We know what to do for our husband to contribute. If not, this is what will await us. Do you want them to give our babies out for marriage at early age? Only God knows how many years this woman has been in exile. She said, Zamfara's Amy's allies. You see, Amy's allies forced me into exile for rejecting marriage proposal. Only God knows, maybe they wanted to marry her when she was like maybe 3 years or 10 years. And this woman ran away into exile. If you look at the picture now, she's very old. And then they now threatened to jail her mother because maybe they might have said, oh, the mother advised her to run away. Is this what we want for our children? That is why we must start now. The way we make our bed, so that is the same way we will lie on it. And the only bed that we are making now is to make our bed with a J and a Gemma, so that all these forceful rules, suppression will not be part of us. This is not our culture. This is not our tradition. You don't force people, but if we allow these people to keep on penetrating, it is coming near. We saw 3 weeks ago, it has entered the Itumbunuso. It doesn't concern me, it doesn't concern me. They are penetrating gradually. And we are just keeping quiet, it doesn't concern me. So, Brother David, thank you so much, even though internet has kicked you out. Few days from now, tomorrow is Thursday, Saturday is our general fundraising. Sunday we have a Ludo Town Hall meeting, if I'm not mistaken. How prepared are you? Those of you that you can be paying this support daily, if God has blessed you, what stop you from doing it? If you are the one that God has placed every three days, something will enter your pocket and you don't have need for that, you can donate. Or if you are the one that said every Saturday, your name must be registered, however small. But let it not be that God has blessed you to the capacity of giving like 100 a gem. You'll be coming out to say, I give 1 a gem. Your conscience is left for you. Because the God who blessed you already know the capacity and the level he has taken you to. That becomes a mockery. That becomes a mockery to this soul of this soldier that died today. Because you are mocking him and every other soldier that have fallen. because of this freedom. So please let us donate generously. Please, we need a Gemma now. You hear what Onyendu said? They are coming, and when they'll be killing us, he will not be there. And our COS stress this point again. Truly, Onyendu is not here, and they are killing us. All that he prophesied have come to pass. Please, my people, let us come together and fund our BDF. They are ever ready. If they have the logistics that they need, it will not take them 1 month. See, Fulani will leave our territory. There are not many. They are just, confusing our people with that uniform that they're wearing. And tell your people back home, they should not expect to see cows on the street with the three of the Fulanis following them behind. No, they are now wearing army uniform. They are now wearing police uniform. Anywhere they see them, they should run away and not begin to go and have relationship with them or collect their phone number and say, salute, sir, Papa, salute. No, they are terrorists in army uniform. Please pass this information to your people back home. Ese Buna, you have the mic now.
My beloved sister Tutor, good afternoon. My respect to you, Minister of Information.
This is Afam now.
It's me, Afam.
Afam Ogini. Now, wow, you just a church name anyhow. Okay. Well done. Go ahead, my brother.
It's that to be able to be online. Million, my brother. Where's Mr. Snow COS? I'm here, my beloved brother. Chicago. My sister, Moby Chicago. My greetings to you, Mary Taker, senior citizen, veteran. Father BMO, my respect to you. All true Biafrans, I greet you all. Actually, my sister, there is one thing I want to, and something I want to say. This is not a new thing. These are the things, one of the things that was helping us while our PM was around. But I don't know if I should say unfortunately or fortunately, these criminals that coped up with Fulani woman came and destabilized some things that they could not be able to finish because they will never win the truth. One thing I want to say is this, fellow Biafrans, we are talking about, one, we are in a war. Secondly, we should always have one thing in our mind. Our government needs funds. We talk about the Biafran loan. We talk about paying for your liberation task. We talk about all this. We talk about investing in our Biafran coin. Many of us, I keep saying it. Some of us, which I believe, some Biafrans, they invested in some of all these crypto coin. Why we have our own. And what makes all this Bitcoin what it is what? People invest. The more they invest, the more it's appreciating. Then we Biafrans that are businessmen, business-wise everywhere, why can't we trust our government and do the same thing? Imagine that all of us Biafrans, even the few of us, those that are businessmen, those that have millions, stopped in the so-called account household or mine. Imagine that if we all pull our money in their banking system and transfer it to our Bitcoin, to our Biafran coin, are you thinking that it's going to disappreciate or it's going to appreciate? No, it will not go that. It will not go down. Because the more you know, our people used in a proverb and say, where your wealth is, that is where your mind always is. Why can't we do our own to make our own? Because the more we do this, the more we're gaining. I keep saying this. And why we do this, so our government, we have things to lay hands on. They are not taking your money. They beg many, we are talking about many people who could be able to bring the loans. And many of us here who are outside have millions, thousands. They are in the so-called zoo bank. They're disappreciating every day. What does it take us to finance our own, to support our own? What does it take us to boost our own? And when we do this, it's going to bring our own on a limelight. And other foreign investors will be investing. But you have to bring out what you have for people to see. When you do that, they could now be able to negotiate. And there they're coming. Do we believe that we can make our coin to be equivalent to others, like so that, like those who knows about crypto, they knows about what I'm saying. And the best of all is that it's not just investing in this coin. We could be able to use this coin in Biafra land. There was a time our PM brought it. People were using it to buy eggs and other things. These are many ways we could use to start this new government. Imagine that I said this again. Imagine that most Biafrans transfer their monies that are their millions that have been in that bank that are wasted, that is being neutralized every day. They transfer it to our Biafran coin. Imagine that and think of what is going to be. These are the things that we can do that cannot cost us anything. Rather, we are going to benefit from it. We are going to benefit because if you believe in Biafra, you believe in our government, you believe in the informations that they give you, you believe in everything that you are seeing, then why can't you, as a businessman, invest in Biafra just like our APM is doing? Because even many of us are investing, many of us are doing this thing. But many people, something that you can just bring 1+1 and plus it gives you 2. You don't need a rocket science. You don't need to go to school to do this. Why can't we do this? It is very simple. It even saves us more stress because the more we boost our coins, I keep saying this, it's just like investment. When you invest in a business, you see the business growing. If you invest well, if it is growing, that is when you see benefits. In business, you get what you negotiate, not what you merit. We have many ways of taking these people down, like we are shouting, waiting for America, waiting for the rest of the world to do things. Why there are things we could do that will even make you, government, to go on their knees and begin to beg for us and begin to ask for coming back to table. Who are those that is doing business that are sharing money around in that zoo? It is our people. We are the people. There is no two ways about it. It's not that others are not doing it, but Biafrans are the capital city of that place. It doesn't matter where you are in the so-called zoo. And those who are in Biafra territory, just like our sister was shouting yesterday, senior citizen, Sister Stella, she was talking about Ochanja. How many individuals do we have in Ochanja? If we could educate these people and make our coin to be known, and those who can operate on phone, because it's very hard for you to see someone who has no telephone and no cellular in our place. It's just the teaching and the awareness for them to know and for them to practice it. Even those that are scared, how many of the Nigerian zoo terrorists we have you to want to know what you do or what you don't do? I know that we do that, but majority of us, we can escape these things. It's only way for us to know how to do it, to educate our people more, and for we to show that we have faith in our government. It's not about them coming here, teaching us, preaching to us, telling us what to do. Why those common things we can do for ourselves and we are not doing it? And we can do it. If they ask you to fund to bring a Gemma to come and do your donation, you will not. They ask you to bring the loan, you will not. They ask you to invest in our Biafran coin, you will not. At the same time, you are waiting for miracle to come up. You come, you stay here. Those who are not doing anything, they cannot do. This is what I want to chip in for now, please.
We should go through that direction and think about it, please. I beg each and every one of us, those who are not doing it, I know many are doing it, but those who are not doing it, think about it, spread the message, please. I beg each and every one of us. Thank you very much. I yield for now.
Thank you, Afam. Thank you so very much for your submission. Yeah, I believe that all the Biafrans have heard about the Bitcoin. We've been saying it almost on a daily basis. Thank you so very much. Vincent, you are next. Grab the mic. Vincent, are you there?
Yeah, I'm here. Good evening. I want to ask our Minister of Information something, please. My Minister of Information.
Yeah, go ahead. I wanted Vincent to
please. Okay, please, the urgency that you customize, please. I want to customize a shirt. Maybe any Biafran shirt that they are selling. I want a shirt that will be customized and with the flag of Biafra, maybe white, and being designed the flag of Biafra, and I can design that for myself, or maybe if they can design, I want myself my own to be customized, but it's gonna be a white shirt and long sleeve. Then I will pay for it. Please, who is going to help me? Million, I believe my brother, if you know about that, you can easily help me. Our COS, please. Thank you.
Thank you so very much, Alpha. 1 million, I hope you are still here. Please, if you have not shared this space, kindly share this space. Sharing is free. Sharing is free. After the heart button, the next one there, it looks like scissors from laptop or like V in phone. Please, just the sign after the heart is the button for sharing. Share the space. Okay, thank you so much. Vincent, you have the mic. Go ahead, please.
Good evening, Sister Toti. Good evening, our Honorable Information Minister, Mazi Sonia Barawa. Good evening, everyone. Thank you all for the good work you are doing. It's not an easy work, but we'll continue to push because if we don't do it, nobody will do it for us. The topic said Nigeria government on unreported war southeast because of Biafran independence. Yes, they can never. Their media, they are always against Biafra right from time, and no time they will talk about Biafra. That is why even if you go inside any Nigerian space and talk of Biafra, it will look as if, why did you even come here to say Biafra? So many of them don't want to hear that name Biafra. It is nightmare to so many of them. And that nightmare, Biafra will continue to be for them. You see, this Biafra is already here. It's just that our people are wicked. The reason why I said our people are wicked is because you know the right thing to do it, but you refuse. You say you are P2B. If P2B happen to be a northern, like a north person, what happened to him during that election? He can never talk of one Nigeria again. He will just tell them that, in short, I'm ready to go. I want to join my people and get my freedom. That is what he will do instantly. Not even trying to deceive himself again or deceive others. Or if he did not do that, he will make sure he will encourage his people to start supporting his freedom. That is not people for you. That is why you will see Shetima telling you any attack to Boko Haram is attack to them. You will see so many of them, Shigumi, telling you any attack to Boko Haram is attack to them. To show you that they are working fully with them because they are Fulanis. And their plan, they have succeeded in Hausa land because Hausa people give them the chance for them to succeed. Because Hausa people were taking them as brother, not knowing that they are an enemy to them. How can you make your enemy your brother? That means he will kill you and take over your place. And that is what is happening to the Hausa people. Likewise, this P2B that is running up and down, going to lie down to Sudan of Sokoto, lying down for that man, making his enemy his friend. The enemy will just kill him as a fowl when he decides. When you see your enemy, you have to run far from your enemy in order for you to save your life and save the life of others. Because once anything happened to you, it have happened to so many of your family members. That Obi is doing is what so many of them is doing. That is why you see all the governors respecting and obeying the northerners. Shigumi telling them to use Igbo to fight Igbo. And they are, you see Soludo creating Operation Udoyachi, creating Akodo, security Akodo. Those one, their own work is to use hand of mortar, short one, and break the legs of their brothers. There is one guy once in one video like that. They were hitting, the guy was just hitting that guy leg with that hand of mortar. Hitting the guy leg, breaking the bones of that guy leg. Man, where I was watching that thing, I was just like, if I thought that thing would just be open for me to just grab that guy that is doing that thing and teach him a lesson. Or use that hand of mortar and hit him for him to know the pain that guy is going through there. But he was seriously hitting that guy, that hand of mortar, without feeling pity, to show you how heartless that those guys, those Fulani guys, that they have emerged to their security, because they have already made it. Nigerian people have made it open that they are repentant Boko Haram, and they emerge them into their security agency. What else are we going to tell the world? Because the world has seen everything, but they decide to keep silent. If I thought that this thing is happening to one of the European countries, for long their voice will be here and there, ceasefire will be happening. Does it mean that Biafra life does not matter to them? Our life matters to us. Biafran life matters to us. Even if it does not matter to them, but it matters to us. What about these Africans? Africans they are saying they want to become one Africa. They want to create one currency. They want to do this. But you, as an African, what are you doing to your brother that you see that they are suppressing? You are silent because it doesn't concern you. It is none of your business. But you want Africa to be one. But doing the right thing, you cannot do it. you see how many Africa suffering the same way they kill this Gaddafi. The whole Africa was silent and they killed that man. Till today, that Libya have Libya recovered from that death? Till today, the answer is no, and they can never recover. The same thing is happening to so many Africans. But the Africans, I don't know the reason why they use their hand to bring themselves down to the lowest level. Because when you bring yourself down, you don't expect anybody to come and bring you up. But when you bring yourself up, man, everybody will be raising you up, because you are the first. You are the first to bring yourself up in order for others to bring you up too. Just like this Biafra, as we are bringing ourselves up, that is why you will see so many people bringing us up, because we never want to lie on the floor, just like P2B is lying on the floor. So many of all those governors that nobody voted for them, that they use their go to court, they use their judiciary and put all of them in seat in Biafra land, for them to just be there and be intimidating the good Biafrans and suppressing them. Because what they have put them to do is what they are doing. What they put them to do is to just be there suppressing the Biafrans. But all I know that the Redeemer liveth, and he liveth forever, and he do his own thing in his own time. This Biafra is already here. A day shall come when all of them will be running up and down. What will be chasing them, they will not know, but they will be running up and down. Today they were yesterday, they were proudly putting fire in the house of Commander Makeup house. Burning that house. You that is burning that house, does it mean you don't have house? That will give you the audacity to go and burn the house of a person that is fighting for your freedom. A freedom that you cannot fight. You see person standing firm, standing strong, fighting to defend the land. What you feel that if you do, that you have done everything, is to go and set fire on the house. They will surely pay heavily. They will pay heavily. It's just matter of time. It's just matter of time. That very guy called Okiso, and the one that says is Ebe Kodike, those guys, they will pay heavily. They will pay heavily when the time comes, because they can never escape it. They can never escape to pay for all the damages that they have caused. For all the damages they have caused by bringing terrorists into Biafra land to come and kill Biafra every day by day. How can somebody be in his own place and you will be coming to kill the person in his own place? How can you be chasing the person out from his own place? Person that is in his own house, that did not even come to your own house to find you. You are going to that very person's house to kill the person. For what? And the word is silence. Aswana onye mmadụ jụrụ anaghị ajụ onwe ya. If the world reject us, we cannot reject ourselves. We can't reject ourselves. 50 million 50 million and above that voted. What are you doing? Why are you silent? Did you think that if they kill this person and it remain you, they will leave you alone? They will spare your life? They will spare your life now. Definitely your life will also go. Did you think that because it is not you that it's not your family member that means it doesn't concern you? That makes you every day by day. We are in this space talking of funding. Because it's only that funding that can help in this very matter. Since the world is silent, since the world don't want to help, and you too, you don't want to help yourself. When nobody wants to help you, can't you help yourself? You help yourself. Let us all try. Let us all rise up. Forget the big men. They thought that everything is okay for them. Those one that is spending a day doing all sorts of things, that they have arrived. What is freedom? Well, how can they be talking about freedom when they have gotten everything? But forgetting that on a very good day, that might be even in that flight, landing in that airport, Boko Haram will visit that airport that very day. They will be victim of that Boko Haram. They will be victim of those terrorists. That is what is called Nigeria has happened to them. Because Nigeria is happening to so many people. Just like Ifeanyi Oba, Nigeria happened to him. Obonayono, Nigeria also happened to him. And happening to so many people every day by day. Why can't you rise to support your freedom? Why can't you rise and support the people fighting for you? Why can't you give the people that is fighting for you the right information that will save their life and save your own life too? Because when their life is safe, your own life is also safe. Am I being heard? Okay, thank you. So why can't you support them? Because your support will go a long way. Even if you cannot support with money, you can support by making call nearby people. This is what is happening. You see the place where the enemies are coming to attack you guys. So see, take cover. All that thing is part of saving life, saving your own life and saving their own life too. Okay, look at today. Everybody is running away from Okigwe. Running away. Why is now everybody running away? Why are you now running away? Since you believe you have everything to secure yourself, that you don't need people, you don't need Biafra Liberation Army. Why are you now running? You are now running for your household. Your house everywhere is empty now. Still, they are breaking, burning the houses that nobody is inside. For you to know, this what is happening in Okigwe State is a lesson to other states in 40 United States of Biafra. For you to know, if you don't start supporting the Biafra Liberation Army, what is happening in Okigwe might happen to your own people one day. You will run out of your house, and your house also will also be burned. Now it's time for you to support them and give. Once you support them, you are saving your life and saving their own lives too. Because information is a key. When you pass information, they will know on how to even double cross the enemy that is coming to kill you people and to kill them. They will know how to ambush them. But when you are not doing that, How can they know when they are coming? How can they know when to ambush them? Because once they start getting these people unexpected ambush, they can never come to that very area again. They will be afraid because they will not know the particular place that they will ambush them. But what will make that thing to happen is not information? It's information. Our people don't say it doesn't concern me, it's not my village. Because if they finish in this village, they are targeting another village. Because it is their target. It is the mission they have vowed to do. And they are doing it. And everybody is seeing it. Let us wake up. Fund. Support your BDF. Support them. Support them fully. Support them fully. Have it in mind that anything that happened to them happened to you. By the time you take it like that, you will see different thing. Even in that of Okiwe, they will not have mind to just come and fall people's fence anyhow, to come and bomb people's house anyhow. They like. They will not do it. What is because you are not supporting them. That is why they are doing anything they like. And you that is supporting them, you are supporting people that is killing you. I always say this thing every time that I want to speak, that you don't have to support your enemy. Because if you support your enemy will soon kill you. So, Biafrans, be wise. Because that your name, Chinedu, is exhibit. So far as this Nigeria is concerned, so far as Yoruba man is concerned, so far as Fulani man is concerned, that name, Chinedu, is funny. They don't want to see you. You are killing. You just want to die. Because forcing yourself cannot change anything. Just like as Obi was carrying food, sharing. I was just looking at that man. He doesn't even know what he's doing. After he shared that food finish, if they want to do you anything, they will seem to you. If they want to kill you, they will kill you for even with that food that you are sharing. I always tell them that is not obedience. You might be doing it and say, he's loyal. No, that is not loyalty because people that you are dealing with don't even care about loyalty. Their mission is to make sure they run you down, to make sure what they did to Hausa people to you, but they cannot succeed because our forefather never accepted them in even a second. Our forefather rejected them, rejected Britain. That is why when Queen Elizabeth came to Biafra land, the Eze then never bow for her to show you that they have already rejected them. So that is all I have to say for now. Thank you all. I hit my mic from here. Elborn. We keep. Thank you. 1 million, carry on. Sister Tuto, are you there?
I'm here. I was thinking Ghost wants to say something before we pass the mic. Thank you so very much.
I'm done. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you so much, Vincent, for your submission. Yeah, Biafrans have heard from you, and I believe that they will do the needful. Our MID was here, but I think he has dropped. Now internet has kicked him out. Okay. Yeah, my co-host, do you have anything to add before we pass the mic? Please, if you want to speak to Biafrans, kindly raise up your hand so that we can give you the mic. Thank you.
Exactly. Thank you very much. Those of us that are just coming in, if you are ready to speak, please just raise up your hand so that we will know the next person to bring on the mic. Okay? So raise up your hand. Please try to bring in Mazi Solomon Okonkwo. He's also requesting as well. So thank you very much. Greetings, each and every one of you. I greet you, Honorable Minister of Information. Thank you for gathering us once again tonight. We so much appreciate. And I also bring special greetings to you, co-hosts, Anti-Tutors, and other co-hosts that has been here before, before me, like our Auntie Inki. I know that you are in a meeting. I say God bless you. Biafran liaison. I think this is Biafran liaison Bahrain. Italy. Oh, our MID is here. I will use my mic here and let my MID go. Then I can come in. Yeah, thank you very much. I welcome each and every one of you once again. Yeah, Biafran liaison Italy, please, you can have the mic, please. I just have to, yeah.
Can you hear me, please?
Yes, sir, we can hear you.
Yes, I hear you.
Okay, good evening, everyone. Good evening, everyone, and I greet our honorable and indefatigable Minister of Information and Communication, plus the technology, and followed by our amiable sister, Lady Tutos, under homonymous stanza, and 1 million Simon Ekman. He change here from 1 million to 1 billion from the upper echelon. Yes, and David Nana, the doctor and the professor, himself, Atosie, Vincent Asiebu, ndị akwa ndị nwe pawa, ndị nwe ngabasị, akwa ndị anyị na-ekele, ndị nze n'ọzọ, ndị Igbo, ndị niile ebe a. Mr. Snow, it's because of your name that the snow started falling in Enugu State. I saw it. I'm an eyewitness. And, everybody here present, Biafran Liaison in Germany, when we speak at times, people don't really understand that the time of Biafra is now. That history that they used to make us to become doctor, practically it is happening in our own lifetime. The same Mussolini was a dictator, Adolf Hitler was a dictator, but he used dictatorship to unify respectively the people of Italy and the people of Germany. The dual leaders used that thing that they learned during their own time to make their countrymen and women to count at international politics. Because if not because of jealousy, I would have told you that Mussolini and Adolf Hitler were exemplary in Europe. They were becoming almost the problem that all of that developing, advancing economies had. Because these people were able to use that dictatorship to unify their people. Because I can tell you that from 1922 of the history, the man, Benito Mussolini, created an organization that made the people who did not understood political participation, that is, the people from the rural areas, the grassroots, to the state level, and to the regional level, to organize themselves towards marching, their march to Rome, which is the replica of what happened in 1860s after the death of Christ. But I'm talking about what happened in 1922. 1922 was post First World War, because First World War started from 1914 till 1918. And in 1919, there was a kind of the call for peace. We call it Peace of Versailles. According to the history, 1919, there was the call for peace, because before the international communities shall come to your hearing in terms of global recognition, there must be an establishment of two fighting. And those that are fighting supposed to support their government. Now, between 1919 and 1922, Mussolini, the Italian
dictator, as they called him. Me, I called him Italian unifier, as at that time. Saw the alibi to do what? To make a change. Thereby doing what? Organizing the people from the grassroots to the state level towards the federal. It was called Marcha su Roma. When our leader said, we have to march, we have to organize ourselves in 1 million. 1 million. Supposed to happen during the COVID-19. We have to organize ourselves as a people who speak in one voice, as a people who follow one leader. That's why I tell our people that division is not inside the modus operandi of a people that want their freedom. Anybody that is fighting the head of your of a government during the time of war is an illiterate, educated illiterate, or what Nnamdi Kanu called intellectuals. Whether the person lives in America, lives in Africa, in Oceania, in New Datalman, that person is an intellectual, because the intellectuals always lead their people towards achievement of something that seemingly or very seemingly becomes impossible. Mussolini, the dictator, organized for the first time the people of Italy post First World War to go and overthrow the king that you have. It was called Vittorio Emanuele. That was the king that was there. And he, first of all, created an organization. The organization was called Camicia Nera, meaning black group, black uniform group. Camicia means uniform. Nera means black. Black uniform group. It was constituted of men and women that understood the need for them to make a change as at that time, because there is an opportunity BRGIE have in this temporalis. In this time we're speaking now, there is a very, very great, that is a egregious opportunity we have at our hand. We only need to follow our leader. Okay? We have to follow BRGIE leaders. So they marched through this organization and they succeeded. And that is the reason why fascism got ground. Between 1922, what I'm telling you is a verifiable history. Till 1925, there was the affirmation of the word fascism. Before, there was nothing like the affirmation of the word fascism. It happened because Mussolini, the dictator, understood international politics. He understood that for Italy to survive, for Europe to survive, he's supposed to organize. Those who went to school supposed to come down to the level of those who didn't went to school and recognize the potentials of everybody, both those who went to school and those who didn't went to school, because they have to march to the headquarters to make sure that they make the change. And in 1925, fascism became an international judge. And the reign of that system, of the Camicia Nera black uniform group, and they did it like that, till it became the topic of the international community. What is the subtlety of what I'm saying? The nucleus of what I'm saying is that our people should learn how to follow their leader. Unity of purpose, that is what Nnamdi Kanu has been hammering. And having done that, Italy became a voice at the international community to the extent that it became a problem. And somebody like Adolf Hitler copied from Italy. And he affirmed a political party that was called National Socialist Party, otherwise known as Nazism, Nazist Party. Okay, fascist is the original one that was created in Italy, and Germany copied it, and both of them had alliance. What were they trying to do? They were trying to make their people to be highlighted at international politics, because the effect of the First World War it gave them a kind of downgrade, and they wanted to upgrade themselves. Okay, because you have when you have a war, you have the winners and the people that have been defeated. So they wanted to rise up, and the two dictators made use of that, the effect of international politics, to unify the people and also to regain political relevance and power. And this thing made them to become a kind of topic at the international stage. I know that the world condemns fascism and Nazism, but I'm trying to give us the positive aspect of Nazism and fascism. That is of making the people to understand the unity of purpose, the unification of people, making use of what they have, like their goods, their earrings, their nickels, in making sure that they make fundraising for the procurement of those materials needed for the national development and for national defense. These were the positive aspect of these dual leaders, of which we that are in the phase of liberation must copy. We have to take the good examples and throw away the bad examples. You know, the bad example came only in after the Iron Pact of 1939. I know what I'm saying. I'm a historian. The bad aspect came after the Iron Pact between Italy and Germany, which was a pact purported for the persecution of the Hebrews. So it was called anti-Semitism, Iron Pact, or Pato da Chaya. So that was the only wrong something, because you don't have to cycle and give some people negative, to declare some people for elimination because they are trying, they are better than you, etc., etc. I don't even want to go there, but I'm talking about the positive aspect, the unity of purpose. So our people should learn how to follow their leaders, because if we don't behave the way the world expects us to behave, we will find it very, very inexplicable to have our freedom. We must learn how to follow our government, because it is not a my game. We must learn how to follow our leaders, especially as we have at our hand our acting prime minister. Because whether good or bad, we must demonstrate to the international community that we follow our leader. Because of raison d'etat, state reasoning, we follow our leader. We follow our leaders according to their hierarchies. BRIGIE, BRGIE, was the initiative of our Supreme Leader, Mazi His Excellency, which he gave as a secret to his disciple, Mazi His Excellency. And among those that were being, considered as the people who supposed to realize this and to respect it according to the way Mazi said it. Only Ogechukwu Nkere is the one that did exactly the way Nnamdi Kanu wanted. And that is the reason you see him as the registrar, as the resident member, as the super parties. Okay, that is how it is. People should remove the spirit of jealousy. And I want to remind us, finally, before I eat my mind, that we are so lucky that in our own era now, there is social media. During the time of Mussolini, there was nothing like social media. And maybe that is the reason why they were able to make it. Now we should not misuse the opportunity that the nature has given to us. We should rather use the social media to learn how to follow our leader and achieve this our freedom. The Janjaweed must not be more intelligent than us. So thank you for the opportunity, and let me yield my mic. I recognize everybody here present. I greet everybody here present and thanking you at the same time for the opportunity given to me, and God lead us through. We have won over them, but more support must be given to our government by fundraising. As the Saturday is coming, even before the Saturday, give everything you have to this government so that we will be free. There is no other way. Thank you for the opportunity. I eat my mic.
Okay. Thank you very much, our Minister MID. Thank you very much, sir. That is a Biafran Liaison Italy. Thank you so much for your submission. You see, according to the topic we have up here, there's one thing I always like to, because my own is that when everybody make their submission, I will always want to come from a very different angle. So now I'm going to be pointing at the incompetencies of the Nigerian terrorist state, and why we must make very good use of the advantages, and what are we doing with the advantages? Because all I see around the zoo, around this so-called Nigeria, around these so-called aggressors within the Biafran territory is all what I call incompetency. For the past how many years, they have tried in so many ways, and in doing all these things they have been doing, because if we go by the topic we have here, you will understand that it's all boils down to media blockade, because all these things that we are pushing out here has been unreportedly blocked by the so-called aggressor, the Nigerian terrorist state, and this has been for a very long time. And it has, and we have really come a very long way, to the extent that we now understand that these aggressors are the Nigerian terrorist government themselves. We already know that. I believe everybody knows that. Okay. So, and how are we now? Let's assume that maybe all those while we have been, protesting, carrying flags, and we will all know what the aggressors do, and same unreportedly, right? So when we go on the streets, when we protest, when we say our women are being raped, brutally killed in their houses, So what they do, that was before they start coming in with already the men terrorists in uniform. The way they operate then normally was like, always on the checkpoints, coming to harass people in their home, in claiming that maybe they are coming to arrest or something like that. So they forcefully kidnap our youth, and in the other way around. So when the ones in the ragtag, go and destroy our farm crops, rape our mothers, our sisters in the farm, massacre them, butcher them. Then when our mothers or our youth will take it up to the street to protest, what the main terrorists, the Boko Haram that were reputed, what they will do, they will now send them with fighter jets. So they'll come with fighter jets, come with robotic tank, come with every kind of ammunitions, not just only coming to to calm the tense, or maybe to threaten them, or they are coming to kill. So, and for so long our people has never taken it up to their responsibility to understand that self-defense has never been a crime. And and the worst part of it is that those of our brothers and sisters that were raped in the farm, these are innocent and ignorant people who doesn't even know, who were not even very, very fully informed, just like as many of us are informed. Just like the problem, my Minister of Information, all due respect, sir, the only problem going to something, now I will just go by point. So maybe at the end, I believe that people will like to, please bring him hardcore. He's requesting. People will come in and see some point. You see, the problem here, my minister, you see, the problem our people is having is that, until we begin to recognize our own, and appreciate our own, accept our own, that is when we'll begin to see some, changes. I'm saying it. I'm going to say it doesn't. I don't want to please anybody tonight. But I'm going to tell you, this is the problem that some of us are having. But for the Nigerian terrorist state, I just see all I see around them is incompetency, and I'm going to give you reasons for that. Yeah, the reasons for their incompetency, you will find out that for so long, for many years, to the extent that they went to Kenya to kidnap our leader Mazin Nambikano, who was just only preaching the gospel, enlightening his people, and they went to Kenya to kidnap him. So what does that show? Incompetency, because they are shaking. Just the spoken words, they have to go to Kenya and kidnap someone, and for a good 5 years he's been there. So, and our people now, apart from that, let me still digress more on the incompetency. Now, apart from that, you see, for the past years, all this while, and everything that you've seen, 200 people will be killed, and there's nothing that has been done. That is a sign of incompetency. So that is Nigeria for you, including their army, all of them. So, and when you go to the places like Benue, Kano, and the northern part, you find out that Boko Haram are, the one in charge, be the one taking taxes. And the latest trend today on the media, and thank God that some of their breeds, let me say some people with conscience are already calling out now, speaking out, maybe one way or the other, but I don't know how well that one will do. I just if you are still saying that action, you don't have anything behind it, you're on your own. So we are just here to share the gospel. So now, today, now the latest trend is like you see where you see like about those kids are like, let's say maybe they are not even up to 15 years old kids, But just imagine, I'm asking the international community, is it normal, for an adolescent, a baby, with scars on his hand, you see that kind of a trauma. You see, this is. And there's none without we reporting on this media. The zoo, even the BBC, CNN, those people, all of them, you and all of them, they are not there. They will never report it. Millions and thousands of this will happen. It will be just like that. So, and I'm going to speak now directly to. I have just told you. I have just explained to us the incompetence, of the zoo. No matter how many billions or how much tons or fighter jet they bring come anywhere, no matter anything they do, all these ones that people are complaining, everybody, me, I'm not moved by that one. The only thing that want to move me now is action. What we can do. Now they have chased us out. Now they have bring the war to our doorstep. They are burning houses. Our people have run. Everybody have left Okigwe. Now, what is our action? You that is running out of Okigwe, what is your message? What are you learning? What is your result? What are you going to do? What are you going to do? We are different. We are different in our approach. Please pardon me, Biafrans, because I don't know the reason why I have to speak this way. Everybody has run that, and they are still burning houses. That is Fulani. That is the character of Fulani. Janja with uneducated, sophisticated morons. That is the manner of that is the uselessness that, if including the illegitimate governors in there. Now I'm asking us, in all the midst of all these things, what lesson are we learning? What advantage are we taking? Is this not the right time for us to unleash? You cannot defend yourself. But we are begging you for years to recognize your own government, at least so that you'll be contributing small thing. Now you that have run away now, I wish now everybody has been doing the needful. Don't you know that as you are running, you will have, if as they are burning the heart, you will have hope. You will tell them, burn it now. You will tell them, no. You could even come here on space and tell us we should calm down. There's no problem. That the situation will be under control. What is those houses? Is it important? It is not important. We don't need it. Everything will go down. Since it has already started like this, what are we going to do? What is our resolve? I will come back. Since we have our brother Mazi Hardcore here, I will allow him to, say whatever that is in his mind before he loses his mind of thought. Thank you.
Yes, thank you, my brother. 1 million. God bless you. You have made a very nice point. Those who are complaining, those who are running, they have no solution. They don't think about safety. Only with mouth. But doing the right thing that will grant them their safety and their freedom. They don't want to talk about it. Before I go on, I would like to say good morning, sir, the Information Minister, Mazi Sonny Abarawa, High Chief, one of Biafra land, Okokundem. Greetings, sir. Tutawani Oma, Adana Eju Wano, Adeji Ejemba, Okuru Biafra one, Dalo, Adawani, Dalo.
I did not hear your voice yesterday. Hardcore, where were you?
Network is dealing with me. My phone data is having, not just yesterday, almost 3 days now.
Yes.
So, but we are at Adabeti.
Yeah, I saw you. I saw you.
Yeah, the network was kicking me in and out. So it's only when I come home I can use the Wi-Fi at home.
Okay, well.
So the one directly with my phone, I'm working on it. It's going to be all right by tomorrow. So thank you, Adane. $1 million. Okay. So Dalo. Referral is on. Dalo. This said Tekenengi Asiebuna. Simon Eba Ekenengi. That is no. The excellent and noble Chief of Staff, original one, not the Baba style. Where's Ekenengi? Where's Simon? Biafra Freedom, veteran, senator, that the BMO Onyenna, the elder statesman, a man with honor and respect. Thank you, sir. Simon, Lewem, Frank Agude, Alunga Mado, Solomon, Madoke, Woje, Collins, Nyedika. Because I can continue, but in order to make our people feel among, I have to mention a few names, and if I'm not calling your name out right now, I'm only trying to save the time. I want to let you know that Biafra loves you, and your presence here is being recommended and noticed by our ancestors, and the blessings accompanied with it, you must get yours. Thank you all. Nigerian government, unreported war in Southeast because of Biafran independence. That's the topic. This method of not reporting the reality on ground in that zoo did not start today. It is what has been going on even before the war in 1967. Even before 1960, the so-called independence, and after 1960, the first census done by Nigerian government, which was coordinated by Britain. The report was made to favor the North. They have vast land, but not population. We'll start from there and we'll come down during the war, where they used hunger and starvation as a tools for war. They blocked so many ways of getting food to the children and to the mothers. They stopped UN They threatened a lot of countries to withdraw their support, made promises. To the extent, they gave out Bakassi Peninsula land to then so-called Cameroon before the Ambazonia government is taking over the territory, including our Biafra side of the territory, which the Biafra Marines are dealing with them, which we have taken over already.
Yes, now I'm going to.
Out of greed and impatience, you sign someone ancestral land to another country, not even to another person that is within the country, just to make sure you wipe out a particular nation. They hid every atrocity that was going on in Biafra land. They hid them from international ears. A journalist was talking the other day. He said that the things he saw in Biafra land, but he cannot say it because when they were coming back, they stopped them at the UN. Their cameras were taking all the films. You know, this rolling camera. All the films. They took all of them and seized it, and it is in the archive of UN. The man said that the most painful one is seeing children, 2 years, 3 years children, lying dead on the road with their legs spread open and semen all over their body. 2 years, 3 years children. It was unreported. The atrocity was covered. Seeing an elderly woman, young ladies dead by the roadside in the bush with their legs widely open with semen all over their body. Seeing a little baby being smashed. A little baby. Seems like taken from the mom and the head smashed on the wall. It is unreported. They never told the world about that. They never tell the world what they went to do in Biafra land. The same thing that many of our people are doing today. Have it been that those our people in UK, in America, who had the opportunity to travel out, we are doing exactly what we are doing right now? The world would have heard our voice. No. Like so many of them in America today and in Europe, who when they hear us talking, they don't care. They're enjoying their burger and their coffee, their juice, living their luxurious life, believing that they have found a home. The same mentality. If not for the coming of Nnamdi Kanu and our Prime Minister Simon Eba, what do you think that will be happening in Biafra land today? First, our people have no interest at all in reading the newspaper, nor tuning in radio. Every morning they are running to their shop. These are the basic source of information. The traumas of the war has made them to lose interest in so many things, both in politics. And because of this 20 pounds of a thing, everybody is now on a race to make sure that that money must increase, not to fall back to poverty or level one again. It's like throwing a single bone in the midst of lions and watch them struggle. It was a deliberate act. The psychological, financial puzzle set up a game for the British to watch. But thank God today we are blessed. But that has diverted our people's attention in harnessing and observing information and things going wrong, knowing that something is going bad around them. Are you telling me that they are not seeing what happened at Benue State? Are they not seeing all that is going on in the north? How these people are approaching? But every morning they pick up their key, they are going to their shops, they are going to their business, they are busy with they don't care. If not for the coming of Nnamdi Kanu, where he used Radio Biafra to change all the evil narrative that the Yoruba media has put in the mind of Nigerians, with that supposed to be hated all over the world. One of the first things that Nnamdi Kanu damaged was the impression that Ojukwu caused the war. The impression that Ojukwu was the aggressor. Nnamdi Kanu damaged that. Destroy that from the mindset of every Nigeria, where a lot of people now begin to say, okay, where a lot of people even begin to go back to research and read the actual thing that happened. The truth is what has kept Biafra going to today. Nnamdi Kanu, our leader, did not commit any crime. The only crime he committed is that he has succeeded in opening the eyes of Biafrans. He has succeeded in letting the world know that the atrocity of British in Nigeria was designed that Fulani will be the sales boys and the managers that control, and those who raise their head must be eliminated, and that is how they will press it until Nigeria is being taken over. Now they can open the secret, expose everything for international communities, and expose everything for the whole Nigeria, not just Biafrans, to know the truth. That is when people begin to adjust. That is when you see Oduduwa, likes of Sunday Igboho and Gani Fayode begin to say, okay, Oduduwa Republic. The educational reports and exposition of our leader also made the people from Agua Cross to realize, so our brother Philip Effiong of Okukonde, they played a major role. And people begin to return back to their senses. The coming of our Prime Minister has given us the key to take over the media, both internationally and at home. That is why we are able to expose. Now we are exposing, as in exposing them door to door. Anything they are doing now is before the table of the State House in US. You can't hide. You cannot deny it. If you say you don't know that that they are lying, they are, these boys, they are lying, they will show you the video evidence with dates. So this system of killing unreported, bribe the media, don't say it. If you mention it, you will die. Don't even say anything. Keep it that way. Keep it that way. Keep it that way. This continual process has been going on. They kill us, they hide it. Instead, they will find a way to twist it and tag us, the rebels. Is there any kind of name they've not given to us through Yoruba media? Secessionists. Proscribed. There's no method they have not used to demoralize us. Yes, we are moving. We are secessionists in the eyes of the zoo. We are proscribed in the eyes of the zoo. But internationally, we are Biafrans under the umbrella of Biafra Republic government in exile, and we are recognized all over the world. Why? Because we give them first-class information that the zoo cannot give the world. There's some videos and pictures I compiled, and when I show you to a certain individual, and somebody is asking me, is this pictures real? I say, yes. I say, you're asking me if the pictures real. What about the videos? Can't you see the way they tie this young man behind? And can't you hear the sound of the gun on their heads as they're taking them one by one, one by one? This is the reality. You say, why is the world not talking about this? Why is this not on international space? I said that I told him that is what we're talking about, because if this has happened somewhere in Europe or somewhere in America or anywhere in the world, you will see the UN trooping into that particular place. But because it is happening to us, the Biafrans, the zoo is using the same money. The money they made through the oil and resources, natural resources in our own land, to close the mouth of the media and that of international communities like CNN and BBC. Why they are busy killing us? The man said, okay, can I have a copy of this? Because as soon as my computer says yes, I forwarded to him. And he was shaking his head, going, when he had his glasses going to his car, he was shaking his head. The untold story of secret massacre of Biafrans. That is what I titled that little article. Listen, if you are listening to me, I want you to understand one thing. Nigerians don't love you. Fulani man have no love for you. Yoruba man don't have you at heart as brother. You as a Biafran, whether you be BBO, whether you be thief, whether you be from Etanang, from Ogoja, from Odebonyi, from Odabia, anywhere you, as long as you're a Biafran, they are seeing you as a lamb that is being prepared, waiting for a time to be taken to abattoir for slaughter. They are seeing you as a conquered entity. They are seeing you as something that Allah has given to them that they are waiting a time to take. That is how they see you. You want nothing. That is why you see even the politicians, they will be jumping up and down, doing their biddings, jumping up, answering, Rankadede, yes sir, yes sir, yes sir, go and kill your people. What are you doing? You want to be governor? Okay, go and do this. You want to be senator? Go and do this. And they are jumping. And after using them, what happened?
No way.
They flushed them.
No way, no.
Didn't they promise Dave Umahi a presidency? The same moment they are promising Dave Umahi a presidency, they promised Ojus Okalo.
2 weeks.
So as Ojus Okalo is struggling to be the best, Dave Umahi is struggling to be the best. Then, in order to stop what is going on in Obibo, to destroy the ongoing growth of our youth and our good news in our people in Iguacha, they also promise Yesomike presidency. Okay, are you sure? Yes, you go and you go to Obibo and massacre tens of thousands of Biafrans to please their Fulani masters. So they have no single love for you. There's no future for anyone in Nigeria. That is why we must live. We must live. Have you seen a forensic video and evidence of all the killings in Benue State? Have you seen any journalists going into that community, even as I'm talking now, to take a video and show the world the current situation of that community after the original owners has left? That is the same way you will never see any journalist from that zoo going deep into the southeast to find out what is actually going on. because they want us to believe that, not just us, the whole world to believe that everything is okay, all is well. Whereas you and I know that all is not well. As you are listening to me, you know that all is not well. As you're listening to me, every morning in the zoo, as you're going out, you see trucks, halos of soldiers moving and passing you. You never ask yourself, where are they heading to? Because there is no Ukraine very close to us. You say that they are going to help Ukraine. There's no Zambeza forest in southeast. You say that they are going to look for Boko Haram. Where are they heading to? Before your eyes, they are crossing. They are heading to go and kill your brothers and your sisters in the remote villages. And you that is moving close, going to your shop in the morning, you believe that all is well. That is the secret you need to know. They need to start from the edge as they are killing our people from the edge. You that is up there doing business in Lagos, Abuja, they are rubbing hand at your back, telling you don't worry, one Nigeria. By the time they are done taking over your villages, they will not ask you how far. Biafrans, wake up before these people will finish us. Nobody is coming to help you. Nobody. We are going to do it ourselves. And when we are doing it, the sound of what we are doing is what will attract every community, every international community that will come to help us. I said it last time. If there is any time that we need to increase our tempo, it is now. Now that the USA is giving a listening ear to all our cries, it is now that we're supposed to increase the tempo. That when the sound is going on and our PM eventually comes out, he will shake his head and say, yes, I'm proud of you guys. When Hamadi Kefai comes out, he will shake his head and say, yes, he's proud of what we are doing. Nobody will do it for us. It is you are a J and a Gemma that will push for this freedom and recognition. God has blessed you already. You have volunteers, armies, hundreds of thousands of men and women who have laid down their life for this cause. They are ready at all costs. All they need for you is support, donation. You have a media, the same media that we don't have during the 67 to 70 war that made the world to turn deaf ears to all that happened to us. Now we are on top of the media. You know the most beautiful part of it, that we all on this space, we are doing this also voluntarily. God has given you everything that you deserve for your freedom to come to your hand. But what you need is to also support. That's what we are begging you. For the gods will never do for a man what a man must do for himself. There must be a role you will play for God before God will complete whatever He has for you. That money that you will go to church and they will say, oh, whatever you have in your wallet, just bring it out. You pack them and put there. And you yourself know fully well that your car, the fuel inside, is not enough to carry you to work tomorrow. Because God does not have any filling station where He can give you fuel. It is simple and logical. It has to do with logical reasoning. But you know that this money I'm donating this way for my liberation is not a waste. It's been documented. And my name is there. Like I was saying before the network kicked me out from Adabeti's YouTube page yesterday evening. As I was saying, I was letting their friends there to know that there is a reward for everything you do in this life, spiritually and physically. I also use South Korea as a scale of reference. where I let them know that everyone who contributed to the development and the freedom of that particular nation today, they are being counted as first-class citizens, and they are being taken care of by government. Whatever they need, they will get it. Those who turn deaf ear, like so many Biafrans are doing today, they were rich then. Oh. That time they were turning deaf ear, they are the one enjoying life. They are the one flexing. They are the one flying in and out of the country. But the ones who were contributing are old women, children, and young men who go to do hard labor job. Today said that the women who felt that there's nothing we can do again, or they have to gather their gold jewelries and put in a big quantity and give to the government. Please take this, anything you can do, add it up, and let's see how we can settle this. Let our children not die. Today, those with their hands was filled in mud, dirty sand, they are today eating with golden spoon, living in mansions, because government recognize their effort. It is in the system. Only thing you need is just to call their name. Piam. Every of your donation will appear. That is how you will be graded. That is how every society operates. It's no wickedness. So when you find yourself being relegated down to the fourth class, don't call it wickedness. This is the system of oppression in every sense society. You have to count to A. That is why you have to count letter A before you go to Z. That is why in acronyms, those with their name starting with A have to appear first before the B. That is the onus of life. If you fail to contribute for your freedom, you have failed your generation yet unborn, because the time will come when they will be reminded the ignorance of their forefathers. Everything that is going on is to make sure that they stop us from being independent and from being free. And we have a solution to that, and that solution is Biafra Republic government in exile. And nobody is forcing you. Just make your donation. Nobody is asking you to come and join the military like they are taking boys on the street in Ukraine, forcing them to go for army. Nobody is doing that for you. Just go to your normal business. Give us what we need and leave it for us. Do your things. Just bring your support. Then leave the rest. We go chase them. Ọnụrụ si na ya n'oge ọkwa ya ka ikpe ga-ama o kwuru si na ya ekwuru ọkwa onye ogwu magala ọmacha si na ya amaghị ọkwa ya ka ikpe ga-ama ji onye na-eri awọ rigwe nke chi gburu egbu mana isi na ọ ga-adị ka ọlụ ebube mgbezi Chukwu ga-emere anyị ihe anyị na-ayọ ya mgbezi Chukwu ga-enye anyị Biafra ụmụnne m ada na mba ọ ga-adị ka ọlụ ebube mana anyị ekwere ego n'oge Chukwu ka mma ndị zu gbasịa lekaleka n'uche Chukwu ga-eme anyị si na ọ ga-adị ka ọlụ ebube ọ ga-adị onye ada na mba ọ ga-adị ka ọlụ ebube. When you hear finish, you hear all we are saying, you hear all that we have been shouting on top the roof, and you say you did not hear. The song says, when the time comes, and it happens that we've heard all that we are saying, and before that seat of judgment, you are now saying that you did not hear it. I didn't hear it. Now, you know me now. You know me. I'm not that stingy. If I have heard about it, I would have made my donation. The song said that you are already guilty. You are already guilty. No forgiveness. When you not finish and you see finish and you are spoken finish, yet you deny it that time and say, I don't know. The song says that you are already guilty. There is no forgiveness. On the other part, he now says that it will be like a miracle. It will be so marvelous when God will now finally do that in which we are asking him to do for us. When God will finally give us Biafra. It will be very marvelous. That is, it will be so glaring and unbelievable when God will do it. And for that, we have believed that God's time is the best. I have to explain this song for my people. Omakobi dionye biao. Omakosi dirimo. Omakosi dirimo biao. Ieri obale no biano. Butuzo nwanne. Ieri obale biao. Asoni abarawa. Ieri obale no biano. Tuto nwanne mu. Ieri obale no biano. Jento nwanne mu. Ieri obale no biano. Nonso nwanne mu. Ieri obale no biano. Nkiru nwanne mu. Ieri obale no biano. Enu nwanne m yeri ọbalenu bịanụ PM banyo yeri ọbalenu bịanụ oge nkere yeri ọbalenu bịa Nnamdi Kanu yeri ọbale bịa yeri ọbale bịa asị m ụmụ Biafra yeri ọbalenu bịaba ụmụ nwanne m yeri ọbale yeah. Airborne! All must hail Biafra! Thank you, my people.
Thank you very much. Sometimes I don't like this. So because Biafra, you bear with me because of my position now in a public place, but I don't mind as long as my people are hearing me. Don't mind holding the mic until I find myself in a comfort place. So for right now, public place, but never mind. I hope the noise from the background is not a distraction. If so, please, someone should let me know. But anyway, thank you very much, Manzi. Let's go. Almost here. So, the only thing now that will help us, both those that they are run their household, both those that are running, both those that are shouting, including us on the PCL. The only thing now that will help us is whenever we call for fundraising, whenever we call for a town hall meeting, you understand? We all gather there and do the needful. And even though we should, this time around, we don't even need to wait until they call for a town hall meeting or fundraising. Because the more you look, the less you see. I just told us about the incompetencies of the so-called Nigerian terrorist state, and the reason for us to make sure that we make very good use of this advantage. But what are the advantages? The advantages are the Biafran government in exile. The advantages are the BDF, the Biafran Defense Forces. These are the advantages that we have. A very legal and a very legitimate advantage. Recognized, even though it is not officially, to the way or to the expectation, but it's trending. The activities of the Biafran Liberation Army has gone far. It's gone beyond it's gone beyond Biafra land. It's not just because maybe we have not been seeing it reported in the CNN, BBC, or all these things, and you think that maybe Biafran Defense Forces are joking. You think that maybe that way they always narrate them to you, they will just come and tell some of you that they don't mind them. There's those boys. They say those boys. That is what they tell you. Okay, now you that is running away. If you are running away, who is going to help you to restore your land?
After running away now, are you going to speak when you get to that place you are now? Are you going to be still shouting that, Nigerian government come to our aid, Nigerian government come to our aid? And you know that it is the same Nigerian government that is chasing you from your houses. You know, you are aware that the same Nigerian government that has caused this insecurity, this unreported massacre and killings to you, but you will still, immediately you manage to get back your useless life, to make very good use of it and try to apply wisdom, you will still be there, clapping, assisting the unreported invasion of your home and destruction of lives and property. You will be helping them, validating them, telling the world that you still want the same people who chased you out of your residence to come to your aid. So now, if we know that it's on the media now, it's telling the world that look at what Nigeria is doing, and tomorrow you that is in the homeland that have been chased, that is being affected, will not come to the media now. When they manage to bring the media to you, that is when they decide whether they feel like maybe they want to report. Now, instead of you to even take the advantage, or even if you don't know what to say, you ignore and let them put the media. After all, it does not even count. But instead, you will be very, very fast to come to that stupid and drag voter media, and see call on the same terrorists, the same people that have, caused you these things and, destroy your livelihood. So the question is that I'm still asking, is it that after all these activities and everything that we have been doing, after all the activities that the Biafra government in exile and the Biafra government in England has put in place, does it mean that people are not seeing it? Is it the time? Is it that people don't understand that it is the Nigerian government with uniform, the police department? Don't you understand that these are your enemies? That the politicians, those local vigilantes, all those criminals, any person under Nigerian and Nigerian state, don't you know that these are your enemies? So if you know that these are your enemies, then what are you doing to defend and to support your own? The only company, the only legitimate and legal entity that has risen up, to defend you. What are you doing? Are you among those sabotaging? Are you among those gossiping? Are you among those saying they don't count? So which position are you? Are you among those supporting? Are you among those that will come today whenever it is blow, you follow? So with all these kind of categories, I don't think that we'll be able to start. So the only thing that we need to do is that, we need to put our hearts together, put ourselves together. Those of you that have been affected, you should know that you have been really affected. This is not the time for you to cry. This is not the time for you to give up, because nobody will come to your rescue. Nobody is going to help you. Nobody is going to talk about it. It's only the Biafra government in exile and the federal government in homeland that are there to secure you, to there to help you. So if you ignore them, anything, if you ignore them, I don't know what else to say, because very, very angry. If not for one thing, like our leader Martin, he said that I will just remove my hand and let the humanity turn up. To be honest, because all this madness is getting too much. This foolishness and this stupidity and this our stupidity is really getting out of hand. Bring your one agenda today, bring your two agenda today. You say no, because you are claiming too much of sense. If now when Shaw comes, are you going to carry God to defend yourself? Useless people, let me hear. Bring one agenda now. You are very stupid and very ignorant. You don't want to bring that for you. Don't worry. If you get one of you, I will give my mind here. Please, my co-host or anyone that is ready, please assist me. Let me just get the comfort place. But let me get down from this public transport. Then I will be able to come to you. Thank you. Oh, thank you very much, Attitude. Oh, thank you. I never knew that you are even close. You are always there. Please help me.
Yeah, thank you so very much. Yeah. It's very late here, but I'll wait for our minister to come back. And I've said everything. Yeah, Biafras. I saw somebody raised up his hand. I think Solomon. Solomon, is it you or BMO? You want to speak? No. I saw Solomon. I gave him mic, but I don't know what happened to him. I can't find him again. So, Biafrans, you have heard it all. You heard what Hardcore said. In fact, you've heard what each and every one of us have said. There is no other solution than a Gemma and a J. All that we are saying is a Gemma and a J. Because initially, there was no solution. But now, we have these gallant men and women out there. See the craving in them, knowing what they are supposed to do, but they are not able to do it because of less logistics. And we even have reserve. All that they need from us is our contributions. They need to eat. I made reference to training yesterday. That, every day things are evolving and you have to evolve according to the change. That whatever tactics that they learned 2 years ago, 1 year ago, it is no more active. They have to learn something additional because the Fulanis that are coming, they have also trained them before sending them to come to our land to kill us. So our defense must be up to date. Up to date. They must learn new skills, and training requires money. Okay, after training them, the equipment that the weapons that they will give to them have to be bought. They have a large area to cover now, unlike before, because the genocidal war is intensifying. Go back and read what our defense said. Go back to our defense handle. You will see what they've written there. Is it here that I use it? Or in a Minister Betty's? Yeah, it was in Minister Betty's program. Just give me 1 minute. Let me on my message. I use it in Minister Betty's program this morning. Go back to the handle and you read their message for us. I'm there in case most of us have not seen it. When you look at the keywords that these people use, you know that they are not playing. They mean business. Okay, I am there right now, and this is the breaking news this morning. Most of us have shared it. They say Biafra War of Liberation has intensified in Okigwe state of Biafra. And I know that most of us here could be from this Okigwe state. But they've told you it has intensified. That means the gear has changed from what it was. Maybe it is even now in gear 5. So what are we going to do? Are we still going to allow them to have the weapons they had when they were the Fulani came in and they were battling them in gear 1? So for them to use this word, remember, they said something like this few weeks ago that made us to gather for emergency fundraising because our defense also used this opportunity. They have used it to pass an information, a coded information to us that they know that we are very smart, that we can decode what they ask. By using this word, intensified. Things have changed. So if they were facing like 100 Fulanis, they could be facing 1,000 at a time. They could be facing more sophisticated weapons at a time. So this intensifying covered a broad area. So it is not left for us to put our houses in order. They're raising a war cry here for our people. And the only war cry they hear, how they want us to respond is with a Gemma and a J. And then if you go to the second line, it says, the Biafra Liberation Army and the Biafra resistance fighters are dealing with the Nigerian terrorist military through the guerrilla war system. As I said in the morning, I thought I said it here. We just opened space now. Sorry, it was Becky's Minister Becky's program. They said they are dealing with the Nigerian military through the guerrilla warfare. Those of you that are sitting down, they say, nobody is following the template of PM. Ogenkere this, Ogenkere that. Ogenkere is packing all the money and is giving to lobbyists. It's not for blah, blah, blah. All that you can vomit from your mouth. Go back to the handle. I know most of you that Rabo Fulani have already spoiled your brain. She has told you, don't go to this defense handle. It is fake. Because she knows that when you come, you will get authentic information. So she has started discouraging you, manipulating your brain from coming. But I don't know why you are still believing her till today. Despite the fact that her number one media personnel has run away. What does that tell you? So if Ugo 419 could leave Ngozi, what are you doing? Can't you ask yourself questions? Adajo Rama ran first. Remedios, Bakaram, QTV, Bakaram. And when all these people left, Ugo 419 was abusing them. Hey, they have gone to fall back. He blasted them right, left, center. He never knew that his own day is coming. This one is sinner run it when no one pursue it. In King James Version, he never knew his own turn is coming, that this thing is turn by turn. When you jam your own, you will run. Nobody would advise you to take cover. He never knew. Because if somebody had told Ugo 419 that, you will abandon this woman, he will tell the person you are a joker. But today, he has abandoned him. So if somebody, maybe even Adadio and John left, you would have said, okay, Ada is a crazy person. She's so unstable. She's an illiterate. I'm not saying Ugo is literate. Ugo is also a stark illiterate. But he was there, holding the hem of Ngozi's cloth and told Ngozi, if I die with you. If I die with you. If I die with you. Mama DPM. And then, because before then their expectation was too much. So even the mad woman promised them, they were expecting a lot from that mad woman. Even what they could not get from our prime minister. So that was the reason why you see this bunch of miscreants, this bunch of failures, bunch of stupid, smelling, that is very useless idiots. That's why you think that you see them jumping up and down, man. Something like the thing that maybe they are good. Now they have not left. They have left him now. He's crying. Is it not a shame? These people, they can never have shame, my sister. They can never have shame. So let me bring us back to the topic back. You see, I'm asking our people again, is it this unreported war that is going on now in Biafra land? But our people, those in Lagos, those in Abuja, in other parts of Biafra land and outside, even those of us that are here, are we not aware? Are we not enough to spread this news on our social media and everything? At least that is the little or the least that we can do. Is it not enough? Now, I don't know what we are able to. Are you waiting until you hear BBC or CNN will report what is going on in Biafra land? Is that when you will stand up and begin to take it serious? Look, let me tell each and every one of us, if that is what most of us are waiting to see or expecting to see, you are joking. You have to stand up now and begin to take out any variable. You just begin to locate Biafra. We are in open. That is one good thing I love about this government today. So this one is not like all those. If you like, go and be deceiving yourself. Be doing all those small gatherings. Be fooling yourself. Be donating money to a place where you don't have food, where you don't have, where you cannot have, where you don't even know what you are doing. You understand? Many of you that have remained very, very stupid. Many of you that have decided to be evil. I don't care to know who you are. You understand? As long as you are a Biafra. Because sometimes, if I talk like this, people will say, look at the way he's talking. You are a fool. If you don't know, because you people have pushed us to come out to speak like this. Because since you people are stupid and you have decided to remain in a part of evil and continue to support evil, whether you know or you don't know, but we are here correcting you, telling you, you know, you are seeing everything transparently. Instead of you to stand up, stand up and do the needful. But instead, you choose to remain wherever you are and continue to, sabotage. And, whenever we try to make a step forward, you try to draw us backward. It shall never be well with any of us. But the fact is that those channels or those mediums that you are expecting to hear whatsoever that is going on before you get your credibility,
since you don't want to believe in us, or since you don't want to, accept what the Biafran government in Nigeria has been, has provided for each and every one of us. This will be your fix. You understand? So
Exactly.
we will.
I say exactly.
Yes, because me, this time I don't know how to. Sometimes I try to talk calmly. I try to manage my approach, but this is the only manner I believe that our people will maybe somehow they will listen, because you have to listen back. Hey, look, let me tell you, if you were close to me, I will use slap and blow to talk to you, because this if you it shall never be well with all of you. You people are very, very stupid, very, very mad. You think that after Okigwe, if they finish in Okigwe, you think that they will not come to those your small rural areas? Now we are asking each and every one of you. Tell me now, if they come to your village, you, me, you, all of us that are here, what can you do? Can you defend yourself? Can you take up walking sticks and granite and go and defend yourself? How many people can you defend? Now there are volunteers that is there, a legal, legitimate government that is transparent, that always come out in open and tell you what you need to. You people are refused. Instead, you people want to support. Short, if not be one thing said, it's not that we have already decided that Biafra must come. Yeah, I will just let this thing start. Let it start. All of you that is calling yourself a man, you have balls on your leg. Look at how Fulani is dealing with us, and we have talent. Bring out this money. Let us show our power. We will not ask you to come on ground. Show our power, show our strength. But if it is to challenge your fellow brother, you will have power. Make her catch any of them. Make us see any of them face to face. Make thunder no funny. Short now, I meet my mind. Try to go out of point here.
Yes, my brother. Yeah. So that is the point I'm making. And the point is that where are you getting this information from? It's from the defense of Briggy, defense that is under de facto government. We are all under one umbrella. Did you hear Rabu Fulani post this? She's not interested because, and secondly, she's not working with her defense. What will she post? What will she post? They have told you the war has intensified. What are you doing with your AJ and your AJ man? And they have said it here that they are still maintaining that guerrilla war system mandated by our PM. But what is the Sabo telling you? They are telling you, hey, they should come out so that they should go into conventional war system. That is what the saboteurs are preaching. Hey, we've not seen them do anything. What are they doing with the money? They are kidnappers. They are this. They have come out today to tell you that Biafra Liberation Army and Biafra resistance fighters are dealing with the Nigerian terrorist military through the guerrilla war system. Is this message from Emalai Mohammed? The answer is no. Is this message from Madam Ajere that has become their mouthpiece now? Hey, my people. I saw one he was giving State of the Nation broadcast. I was like, oh, Guinea. He said he's acting a Minister of Communication and he's representing our PM and the CRC. I say, yeah. Can you imagine? So position really hungry this man like this. This message in our handle, did you see him share it? That shows you they are not here for Biafra. They don't care about your defense. They don't care about anything defense. What they want is their pocket. And now they went on to tell you that we have lost a soldier. And that is why most of us now we've put on candle in our handles to, pray for the soul of this angel that has departed us. Now the question you should ask yourself, do you want more soldiers to go while your money is being stuck somewhere? Supposing you had contributed, do you think this soldier would have lost his life? Could it be that he ran short of a granite? Could it be that his rifle might have malfunctioned? Could one or a Gemma or a J solve that problem? This is a call for action and reflection as well. Do you think you are complicit in his fall? Is there something you would have done with your J and a Gemma and you refuse to do it because it is not your person? APM is not from your state. APM cannot speak English, or the de facto is not doing this, is not doing that. Is there something you could have done? Because the only thing you could have done is to give a J and a Gemma. Did you deny them? Did you purposely refuse to bring? Because you are sitting on the fence waiting for PM to come out, waiting for Onyendu to come out? Ask yourself this question. Ask yourself, because you are the only one that can answer. I don't have an answer to that. And then they told us that they are telling you their accomplishment. They told you, so far, even though they have lost a brother, that did not stop them from fighting, because even the spirit of that brother, that soldier, will tell them, fight on so that I can rest in peace. They went on to tell you that many, for the Nigerian side, many were killed and many were also hospitalized in Willis Hospital. Now, if you want to verify what I say, Kukuma, go to Willis Hospital and find it out for yourself. They have told you that what you've been given is not a waste, that they are using it judiciously. And they've been able to take away so many Nigerian terrorists that came to kill them. That is the message that they have passed. And you hear that each time they come, they always come with an appreciative heart, telling you that they have received what you have sent to them, but they want us to do more. They never fail to appreciate the little that we have sent to them. Now the question is, would they have done more? The answer is yes. Because they keep on every time craving for more. Because they are at war. They are at the war front. Bullet is never enough. If it were enough, Zelensky, whatever is his name, will not be going around the world begging for money. As rich as they are. And you can see how the world leaders pumping money for him. A war that he knows maybe he can never even win. I don't know what they are doing there. That is not my problem. My problem is my Biafra and my defense and the safety of my people back home. But he has advantage over us to the extent that he cannot account for 100 billion US dollars. He came out and said it. News have carried. Where is that money? It could be in Nigerian hands, buying weapons for their terrorists to come to Biafra land and kill us. Our defense have told you what they are doing. They are doing marvelously well. Can you improve their output? The answer is yes. The answer is yes. We can do this thing. It pains me that we can do this thing. We can end this fight within 1 week. Who are Fulanis? Small boys. Small boys. So those of you that are asking, what are they doing? What is BD? Go to Willis Hospital now and carry out a fact check. If you will find Fulani there, because they said many of them have been hospitalized there. And they ended up, look at the word of encouragement. Those in the battlefield are the ones giving us, say, no matter how tough this battle becomes, Biafra shall be liberated. This is coming from people that sleep in the bushes. Mosquitoes are biting them. You see? Mosquitoes are biting them. They are the ones giving us this word of encouragement. So what kind of word of encouragement are you going to give to them? The only thing they need from you, that encouragement they want, is a Gemma and a J. They are craving for your ejema and eje. That is why you have to come together. Forget about anybody that is talking jack or telling you, I don't know where you should locate and donate your money. It has become a norm. That is the only vocabulary in their dictionary. It has been like this since December 2024. I don't know. I'm not supporting anybody. But they know the truth. And I blame you for listening to them because I don't know what you are going to look for in their channel. When you go there, they scatter your brain with fake information. You will come back to Twitter space or you begin to run to the channel of Madam Betty or Madam Mr. Professor David or Watchman. You begin to run up and down looking for who will calm down your brain. Meanwhile, you took your brain to that fake site to go and listen to rubbish. And when you come to this space, instead of you to become, hey, if people are not allowing me to speak in this, you carry anger that you inherited due to your stupidity. You bring it to space to come and look for who will quench it for you. Stop going to listen to these people. I just saw a message now. Those of them that they were saying that our APM should bring out classified documents. I saw a news now that they have arrested, the FBI have arrested, they've carried out investigation. They revealed, I'm reading from the news here, that Taylor Lee, listen, allegedly attempted to provide, listen to what he attempted to provide, classified military information on US tank vulnerabilities to a person he believed to be a Russian, blah, blah, blah. What captivated me was providing classified military. And this is what they are fighting our APM today. That he should bring out classified information to the public, which is accountability. Can you now see that somebody has been arrested for this attempt? You see? But our own, bring it out, let the world see how much ejema we have inside. Let us know how many do you have. You heard our Commander General still saying the same thing, which is the same thing that Ngozi said. How many of you are there? We want to know how you get your money. We want to know how many numbers of personnel you have. We want to know this. Those are classified information. And our military said, we will not bring it out. Second, accountability, the same thing. Bring this information. Our APM said no. Look at it now in a civilized country. They have arrested the person. They say attempted, not that he attempted. And we are copying from them because our policies are aligned with them. Yes, we are copying from them to protect our classified information. That is why they love us and they have formed alliance with us, and we are praying that it should come out fully. Biafrans, what are you doing? Are you supporting this pathway that we are putting our eyes to, which will give us recognition? And will the recognition come with saliva? The answer is no. Recognition comes with a gemma. So I don't know if you want us to be rolling on the floor, especially those of you that have this money. And the worst is that you're not even doing anything with the money. Look at the amount that was spent. I'm not jealous, so that is his lifestyle. But I'm just looking at 3 million US dollars in something that was not up to 5 hours. I saw in a video they were sweeping the money. I was like, if you go to the state of this guy, Fulani is slaughtering them. There is no food. They are the ones now giving people gari to drink in the wedding ceremony with granite. No more rice. No more big mama in stew, in party. No more wambe. No more uniform. Because life is tough. Fulani is dealing with them. And I have a second thought. Why won't he spend when the uncle is a governor? Adeleke is a governor. You see? Go to their territory now. Nobody can farm again because of insecurity. But I know that we have Biafrans that are far, far richer than what we saw yesterday. Where is your money? You said it does not concern me. Hey, it is beginning, as our brother Nonso said, after Okigwe, where is it going? We have to haul it so that it will not transfer from Okigwe to the next community. That is our target now. Before it begins to spread like cancer. We have to haul it from Okigwe right now. Because if we fail to stop it in that vicinity, if they pass that vicinity to the next community, we are finished. we are finished. That is the implication. If people think that we are joking, do you think that I don't have what to do? That is why I come to space and talk like this. This is where I can contribute. And we are telling that once they pass Okigwe, it will be the next neighboring community. From that neighbor, if we don't stop these people in this, we don't even want them to penetrate inside Okigwe fully. If we don't stop them now, it is going to spread like wildfire, just like what is happening in the north. Yes, I'm telling you the fact. That is what is happening in the north. It is uncontrollable. Look at Benue State. They've taken almost all the local government. I think last time I heard 3 are left. What happened to the rest? Fulani terrorists have taken over. Al-Qaeda is in Nigeria. Boko Haram is their chief in command. And every other groups, they are there. So my people, we have to come out. We have to fall. If you don't want your name to be announced, there are people like that. Even I don't even like my name to be announced. What do I even have? Go to the website. We have the link www.Biafra Republic Government is it? No, Biafra Republic Government. This time around is in full. I think /org, if I'm not mistaken. Somebody should correct me. It's the old one that is still in my head. But if I look at where it is written, I know it's correct. Go there. No, so can you bring it out?
Antidotus, which
the website, I've missed the, I know it's www.
Okay, our new website for donating.
Yes.
Okay, let me make it very. You see, all of us, that those of us, I will bring it out, no problem. But if there is,
please bring it out. Let me correct the mistake.
Okay, let me bring it out. Let me bring it because it's okay. Okay, let me read it out. Shall I read it out for you? The new website.
Yeah, please read it.
It's biafrarepublicgovernment.org/donate. So it's already pinned on. Okay, this one is okay. The Stripe website. The Stripe. Are you talking about the Stripe?
All of them, if you can.
Okay. This one is also, yeah. You can donate through Biafran Republic Government. biafrarepublicgovernment.org/donate. So this one is already pinned on our information minister's page. So when anytime you go there, you will always see it. So, but there is this new website that we got about. That was last fundraising. Yeah, the Stripe account as well. So let me go and dig that one out and also bring it out so that everybody, maybe if I can post it, I will also post it or share it. I will share it to the timeline so that everybody can also see that as well. Because that Stripe account, I think we have not even advertised it at length, so that our people will not give any excuse like in case of their donation. Because even I myself was almost because I think we remember that this other website was said that they are working on it, so that was the reason why that Stripe account came out. So please, I don't want to complicate any issue, but we have to, these are things that we're supposed to address anyway. Our information minister is there, but if anytime you have chance, maybe you come and address it more better, or maybe if our minister Snow is here, because I'm aware that this very one, that this Biafra Republic Government .org/donate, this very one, not this one is the new one that belongs, the one that our government brought out for us since they manipulated the old account. This one is there. So, but now currently, I'm aware that they are working on it. Maybe they're trying to update this very, very website. So, but there's a new website that was given to us on the fundraising before the town hall meeting. Which is the Stripe account. I'm going to dig it out and share it before it's so that I will do that and send it to you at the back channel shortly. Thank you.
Okay, my brother. I've seen Onyenyere. That this should be Onyenyere, right? Let me click and see fully. Biafra license. It's Italy. MID, please.
No, it's our MID.
MID, go ahead, please.
Sorry, just in a second. The payment links that you're looking for, I just put them on the message on the chat section. All the payment link from the beginning to the top. You start with The first one, which is the Stripe, that should be your first option at this very moment for your payment. And it's listed there according to their numbers. So it's there on the chat section. Oh, sorry, MID. Go ahead, please.
And please, my MID, please, my host and everybody, without wasting much of our time, I just want us to know that even though I don't have, I wish I have more than this. I know what I will do. I will not even come here and make it in public. But I just want to use it to encourage every one of us. Okay, I'm supporting today with 50 Ijema. So I will try and make sure I conclude all these receipts together and send it immediately because we are at war. Nobody should clap for me. I don't need that. That one is not what I need. But I'm just using it to encourage everybody. We need to do it. If I have more than this, I will do it. We have to stop this war in Okigwe. That is where I stand now. We need to stop this war. It has not been coming too long. We have the advantage. We need to make use of it. The advantage is the money. Bring it out and let us do what we need to do and prove to these people that we are the owner of the land. If we cannot do this thing now, and after all this intimidation and everything tomorrow, you people want these people after this thing, they will just get tomorrow and say let's settle this. You will be happy instead of us to take advantage and so that next time, even when they go, if they even gather again and think about Biafra, they will feel, they will just scatter in their meeting. If you don't mention, we are here. Continue now. Thank you very much. By the time I remit my receipt, I believe that Auntie Kiruka will be there to make the announcements and fundraising. Thank you.
Thank you so much, 1 million. Thank you so much for your donation. Yeah, MID, you can have the mic. Thank you.
Yeah, and there one thing there was good evening everyone for the third time. What we have been saying is for us to be focused because what we need is always a gem, which is our solidus, our own Biafran currency, which is the fuel, the enabling engine that the entire nation that defend themselves always want. Even Zelensky also want a Gemma in their own lingua franca. America also want a Gemma. That is the reason why you see them everywhere. So a Gemma is always needed. That is the preamble. In addition, Biafrans are listening here. As an intellectual that I am, I wanted to use this opportunity to let those Biafrans who are really wishing well for our freedom to understand the science that which they will use to know those in terms of character that are sabotaging our struggle. I want us to see it in traveling perspective. The sign under traveling perspective. Now, let me go straight to the point. If people who went to Europe through illegal migration pattern are being allowed to indulge into freedom fight, they will say, let me be this. So, upon the fact that I came through the place you call Lampedusa, there's a place you call Lampedusa in this world. I don't know how many people that understand the word Lampedusa. How many people understand the word Lampedusa? No. Let me put it in a clearer manner. Mountain Hogan, Mount Hogan, say Mount Hogan, Turuku. No. How many people understand the word Saba, or what we call Cyrenaica and Tripolitania, Saba and Tripoli. How many people do understand this? Now, how many people understand the boundary between the Blue Sea and the Mediterranean Sea? How many people did understand that?
All due respect, sir, I'm here to confirm my honorable and the most intelligent professor we have in the whole world. You are very, very correct. With a first hand witness, I have witnessed what you have said, what you are saying now. You understand? So maybe when you are saying it here, so people should not think that I am the witness of what you just said now. So go ahead and make your submission, sir.
Yes, in a quick manner. What I'm trying to say is this. Some people, due to the rough nature of their migratory pattern into European enclave, and there was a kind of acceptance or ricevimento, they took the European socio-political tolerance for granted. And as Biafran struggle came to play, calling on all the Biafrans resident in Europe, because this is the beginning of travel, of the need to travel, of traveling. And those people happen to become considered as a participant to this noble cause. The next thing is that they misuse the due process. They use that violent attitude that led them from the zoo through the northern hemisphere of the zoo towards Niger Republic, from Niger Republic towards the desert of the Sahel, from the desert of the Sahel to Duruku. From Duruku, you will see Mountain Hogan. From Mountain Hogan, you will see Sabah, or a place you call Serenaica in the Bible hypothesis. From Serenaica to Tripolitania. That is what I was saying. And from there, you can do what you call traghetto to the Mediterranean shore of Africa. From the Mediterranean shore of the Africa, you get to the Blue Sea. From Blue Sea, you go to Lampedusa. Then, within the African territory, there is a kind of treatment that are being given to the likes of the vampire that made them to maintain that violent attribute, treatment, while staying in a free environment. That is the reason why the likes of vampire cannot differentiate between the government processes and the violent character of Montehogan during the trajectory of illegal immigration. I don't know whether people comprehend what I'm trying to expatiate in this Acco Temporalis. Now, the struggle we are now has to do with what is written in the papaya, meaning the paper, in the constitution, based on international law. And who's supposed to do this? There are those that has what it takes. Not necessarily those that has PhD. Not necessarily those that has professorship recognition. Not necessarily those that came through illegal immigration. But it is always painful by the time you see those that have cockroach on their cobwebs and cupboards trying to demean the due process of the law. And when they are in the enclave, they don't see things that are bigger than them. They don't see contributors. They don't even see those that are hands that has been feeding them. While in their upward spot, what I'm trying to say this evening is this. Nobody should be listening to all those people that, because we're supposed to scrutinize ourselves. Nobody should be saying that, in Brigade, they did not scrutinize this. This is the time for us to scrutinize everybody. If any minister or ex-minister You see that person speaking from diaspora, speaking negatively against Britain. Try to make a kind of scrutiny on how that person managed to be in the United States of America. Was it through illegal immigration? Anybody that is bringing him or herself too much, it doesn't want to reason. Go and do investigation to know how that person happened to be, to find him or herself in America, or to find him or herself in Asia, or to find him or herself in Europe.
Que Google phone.
If the man say, oh, you want to do DNA test, you they cry, say no. Why you go do DNA test? You don't trust me. Yada yada yada. Madam, it's not even up for debate. You they get me? If you are a woman, you trust yourself, say you know they do kurukere waka. If man say you want to do DNA test, you're not supposed to argue with the man. The only thing you need to talk is okay. And the man never supposed to take permission from you. Why man go want to take permission from a woman before you go do DNA test for your pikin? If you trust yourself as a woman, say you know be Olosho, the man start to do DNA test. Agree to it, not be your papa money, not be your money. The man ask you money. Like, girl,